Like, first of all, I'm not an LOL cow. You're never gonna catch me saying I'm an LOL cow, because I'm fucking not. No matter how many people try to push me into that box, I'm never going to give them what they want.
Rosie's in the kitchen, you know she's always pitching fits and moans and alibis. Big Rosie always lies.
And that is how you eat fast food on camera without glamorizing it into a mukbang, without showing all the food and doing all the theatrics. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of seeing that shit on my TikTok and stuff. And like the people taking the like, oh, exaggerated big eye bites. I'm like, so crazy.
Rosie's rolling out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. £600 of trouble, watch the kitchen floorboards buckle. She says she's gonna change, but that's just rearrange. She's got that chair, XXL, beware. Rosie's rolling out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. She's got that chair, XXL, beware.
This one's not really jammy. I don't know if it's the
Rosie's rolling out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating, all the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cook the yolk a bit more because I don't want to do a drippy yolk on camera. I don't want to do shredded cheese. I want to do American cheese. I don't want to do shredded cheddar. That sounds gross. I won't be happy. I'm still not sure what I'm doing about my job. I'm still on disability. I don't have cheese. We're not doing cheese. I'm going on the walk. Can y'all see or hear me? Hello. This is really promising. Okay. Shit. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. I feel really big. Like, I have big feelings. I've just kind of always been that way. She's a gross person. The shit that she says and does, she's a nasty human being. And it's just like, I just sit here and I'm just like, I have to figure out how to let it go completely and not acknowledge it even to the level that I'm doing right now in this moment. It's like, for me in girl world, I've reached a point where, like, the other day I was thinking about this. I don't know if anyone else has ever said this before. If they have, credit to them. But girl world is kind of like Hotel California. Like, you can check out whenever you feel like, but you can never leave.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome in, my beautiful friends, my beautiful members, my beautiful chatters, my beautiful mods, and to everybody who is watching on the replay. Today, we are just going to do a little bit of farting around. We're going to look at like an old stream, and then we're going to look at maybe a try on haul. I don't think I've got the vid just at this moment in time, but I'm not feeling 100% myself. So I just want to sort of take it a little bit easy. Watch this one, then watch something like that's kind of funny, which is this try on haul. And then I've also got here like the TikTok shop haul and a couple of like silly things and things that you guys might not have seen and things that I haven't seen in a while. I've got a few things pulled up, and I also uploaded the going for my autism assessment video as well. So we're just gonna fart about. I don't know if that is a colloquial saying in the US or not, but farting around, farting about, it's you know, mucking around, dilly-dallying around, having a look at a few different things. Oh yes, my screen. I did that on purpose. I did. I did that for our Justice for Yummy. I also have been working on clipping some bits and pieces here and there where we've got. Oh, that's my stream playing out loud on my phone all of a sudden. I was chatting to you guys on my phone. Yeah, so I've been working on clipping a few things, which one of the things that I was looking for, I think is deleted, which was there was a stream where Rosie was like, it was the middle of the night and she was stuffing around in her living room, I think, folding laundry and stuff like that. And I believe during that stream, there was a good chunk of time where Yami was the only person there keeping her company at 3 a.m. or whatever time it was. So that one I'm going to have to probably search for because I remember I was awake for it because over here it was a reasonable time. But for you guys in the US, it was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that. She couldn't sleep. Anyway, let me say hi to everybody coming in. Thank you guys all for hanging out today. It's great to see you all. God, not yawning already. Okay. Pull it together. Pull it together. Happy Friday, everybody, by the way. Well done. You made it through another week. I am so glad that you all did. And here's to a great start to your weekend. Let's say hi to you guys. So we've got Jennifer. Hello. We've got Cece. Hi, good to see you. Rally. Big Scoops. String Cheese, Empress, Sky, my darling, Lisa, Ocean, Edna. Don't know what happened to your other account. Don't tell me you got in trouble. Janelle, Empress. Did I say hi? Yes, I think I did. Found Fiber. Hello. Lil Sura, welcome in. Tay B, hello. Good to see you again, hun. Blue Hoodie, hello. Ashley, hello. Oh, hi. Oh, perfect timing, Janelle. Perfect timing. Yes, farts for farting around. Mflo, Lana, hello. Jennifer, Haley, Lala Landing, Sase Mama. Who else we got here? Gas Station Chic. Is it Chic or Chick? I'm not the brightest in the bunch. Veronica, hello, welcome. Jen Shah Hater, welcome in. I always like call you Jen, but I'm like, oh, but if you hate the person called Jen, then I don't want to call you Jen or you Jen Shah the hater. Oliver's personal assistant, hello. Jenny Lynn, you are not late. Don't you worry. We're only just getting started. I don't know if you guys even got a notification like half an hour ago because I think I set the time because usually you have to set it like at least half an hour before you go to stream if you want the notification to go out. Can I stop yawning? Can I? I'm going to scull the rest of this energy drink. And I feel like I was like 1 minute too late for the 30-minute notification. But anyway, so I thought, yes, we'll just have a little bit of a silly, fun time today. Hey, Libby. Yeah, I think I was like 1 minute too late to get you guys the 30-minute warning out, but that's okay. Welcome in, Libby. Hey, My Perfect Life. Hello. Yes, interesting, isn't it? I don't even know when this is from, but I just like saw it there in my like media kit thingy, and I was like, yep, seems fitting. And it was already pink, and you guys know how I feel about pink, so, and it matched my semi-matched my thumbnail font text color. So yeah. All right, let's I think we're gonna start out with this one. It's not a very long stream. Yeah. But I feel like I haven't watched this one in a long time, and I feel like she talked a lot of shit. So this one here is from September 2023. Yes, I like pink too. I'm a pink girl. Today we have a bit of a dusty pink, but yeah, the sumo pose. So this one is called Pool Chit Chat with Light Stretching. Now, I feel like this unintentionally may also be a moment of like, oh yeah, and we sexualize you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's get going on this one. I've got it 1.5 speed and I've got the subtitles on, but you guys tell me if it's too fast, okay? It's really, really good to see you guys. I'm stoked that you're all here. So enjoy your Friday evening entertainment.
Yeah. Anyway, our pool vacuum has been out of commission for a bit. So if you see like some stuff floating, I do apologize. Our pool it's thankfully not like dirty, but the pool kind of helps with like.
How's that volume for you guys? I don't know if I can even turn her up. I think she's on full volume for me. So hopefully she's loud enough. She's just a bit too far away from the mic, I think.
The little random specks of dirt that are floating around and stuff. So I'm annoyed about it, but I think that'll be fully back within a week.
Good.
What's his name? Yeah, it should be back within a week. So yeah. Oh, I fucked up. I did not bring my iPad or my headphones. That's how long it's been since I've done anything like this. Hey, Nerdy. By the way, I saw you commented. I think you probably saw my reply. I saw you commented on the podcast. So thank you for supporting. Yeah, the experience of going on there was really cool. It's been really interesting seeing the responses that I've been getting since I did the interview. Because I guess what I want people to realize is like the reason I'm going on these like larger platforms and wanting to talk about these things. Hi guys, I see people in the chat now. And the reason why I'm talking about these things is like, and it really like was very, very clear to me on the TikTok that it started gaining traction in the comments. It's like I'm actually really thankful. I'm getting a decent amount of support.
Oof, and I think that's her internet dropping out. By the way, but I'm also going to keep an eye out. Just while I remember, I'm also going to pull up her because there's she's got some new Instagram stories that I haven't posted yet. But I mean, they're not, it's just this. Hold the vision, girl. It's already yours.
Really enjoy.
And then this Eric Dane passed away, and it was his like final words to his family. And she of course says up here how hard it's hitting her. This death has hit me hard. Thank you for your vulnerability and your impact through your work. Again, making it about herself, but yep, that's it. There's no other real updates here. So
I was honestly kind of expecting to get like clowned really hard on, and yeah, like people are clowning on me. Obviously, people are making their fatphobic comments, their fat jokes. You know, it is what it is. And people saying things like, you know, how I should like put the foot down. But the thing I didn't expect, and I guess I should have, is a lot of people saying that like I'm blaming the feeders on my weight gain, which is just factually incorrect. Like, I don't even know what else to say to that. Like, that is just factually wrong. Like, the event that I shared in that podcast, like the moment, like the really intense part, I'm not going to say it here, the traumatic part, happened when I was already like well over 500 pounds. So like I was fatter than I am now. And I had already done all that on my own, like through my own trauma, my own binge eating. Like it was never for kink reason. It was never for anything related to the topic of feederism. It was brought to me because of the way that I looked. See what I'm saying? Right, Rosies. Well, thank you. I hope your day's great too. And hi,
So this is just further confirmation that she was already her biggest before she started doing feeder work. Okay. But yet she still like tried to semi-blame like 3 months of doing content with Ivy and Rain on her having diabetes. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mamini, welcome in.
Hi, Brandy. But yeah, crazy stuff. And so a lot of people are obviously making a bunch of assumptions just based off of the like 1 second or the 1 minute audio clip, right? But it's been really interesting because the other thing I've been reading a lot of in the comments are people talking about their experiences with like boyfriends who weren't honest up front and were doing like insidious things to try to like make them do and stuff.
Going off big
and that's like that's why I want to talk about this stuff.
Do you guys care about her chat? Should I make that a bit bigger? Is that better?
You know, like that's why I want to talk about my experiences.
Hey, Minion. Hey, BJ. Good to see you guys.
I want to go on platforms to explain because I see myself as someone who. Sorry, I'm just honestly trying to stretch right now.
Yes, Empress. I did link them in my previous stream. Oh, maybe I didn't. But I do have, let me see. I have to go to my channel. 1 second. I'm wondering if I've made a playlist of that stuff or not, with the backstory with the Rain and Ivy stuff. Rain, Rosie versus Rain drama. Yep, so I've got a playlist here with the Rosie versus Rain drama that you can have a look at. Save the playlist or whatever you want to do. That's that one. Hey, Yashiki. How are you? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. So yes, this is the Rosie v Rain drama playlist. I still hope that we can have Ivy on one day. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I just didn't want Ivy to get shit.
As someone who was vulnerable and you know, I was a grown-ass adult when I made a lot of decisions that I made. And I guess I want to like just kind of review how I've been talking about these things because I'm trying to figure out if it's just people making assumptions or if it's the way I am conducting and talking about these things that makes people assume that I see myself as like a victim of and like completely infallible in these things because I don't see myself that way. Hey, Jeff.
So why did you do a whole escaping feederism? They tried to unalive me via food, etc. world tour. If you were, if you don't think that you're not at fault here.
Yes. And hi, Aisha. You just watched it. Thank you. I had a great time. Devora is so nice, by the way. Nicest girl. And she really does give people the opportunity to share their story, like on her platform, without the.
Yeah, it's weird. Because I think it was Rosie who was talking about that last week with someone in her chat was like screaming at her not to hand over her ID to Discord because she needed her ID to like log back in or something. Which like I'm only in like one server at this moment in time, so I'm not really, and like I'm not bothered if I'm not in them.
The need to like kind of ask a bunch of questions or whatever. And so I feel like that's one of the reasons why I was kind of rambly, was like she did kind of reject me a couple times, which I really needed and appreciated. Hey. So I'm so annoyed with myself that I didn't bring my headphones. So like there's just absolutely no fucking way I'm gonna be able to get like ramped up like high energy style workout. But frankly, I only slept a couple hours, so I don't know if that was really necessarily what I was gonna do. But
girl, imagine like I was gonna work out, like I was gonna do a workout, but like I don't have my headphones, so can't do it.
truthfully, I decided to go live just to give myself a reason to do something a little more physical. But yeah, I just made like a TikTok explaining things, and because of that TikTok,
you didn't miss very much, Minion. This is just from September 2023, so it's one of the older ones. It was very soon after those like podcasts and interviews after she did her Victim World Tour.
I might actually hit 1,000 followers over there, because if that happens, I'll be doing probably more of these like more low effort workout style of lives there. But I'd have to hit that follower amount first. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's been interesting for sure. Watching like mainstream people reacting to this, and then of course like people that have known me for a while in this community is making commentary about why I chose to leave, which is a whole fucking.
Well, the thing is like I had this feeling that she said a lot in this one, but I can't remember exactly what, and so I thought, well, why don't we all watch it together? Hey, Hazley. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hey, Dessa. How is you?
Fucking saga, right? But at the end of the day, I'm an adult who, it's the same. Oh, by the way, just to answer your question, Aisha, it's the same username as here, Quirky Love Rose. I'm Quirky Love Rose on all platforms. Thank you for asking. What was I saying? Shit. See, this is why I need guidance. I literally forgot what I was talking about, like completely.
Oh my god.
Shit. Me too. In fact, like I want to possibly swim some laps. In fact, I'm going to do some more like in water, like squat style stuff, like stretches. Oh, here we go.
Good, thanks, Dessa. It's like really, really hot here today, but inside with the AC on, it's a little bit too cold. So I'm kind of like, how do I balance out my temperature right now?
Ooh, that feels nice.
So really, I can't complain.
I'm really stiff because the truth is, y'all, like I was doing really good for a while in terms of like getting in the pool every day.
When does Lent start? Because Easter is April 3rd, something like that.
Working out, like I was doing workouts that were like getting my heartbeat up and shit. And then I was doing medication trials, and the side effects were really severe, and that really caused me to start like being in bed a lot more. And then I went to the hospital, and like there was so many heat advisories while I was in the hospital. They didn't have very many patio days, like to go outside and walk around or whatever.
You guys can tell how religious I am.
Whatever. And the days that they did, it was still too damn hot. Oh my god, finding the right meds has been a fucking nightmare, but I think we're there.
Rosie gave up content in general. She gave up putting in effort into her content, which at this point in time is her only job as far as we know, realistically. Do you think that she really just thinks that when, like, in, like, next month, whenever she can get her monetization back, that she's just going to, like, turn it back on and everything's going to go back to normal? Because it ain't.
And so I went ahead and I'm trying to get the paperwork figured out with my HR and stuff for my job. So we're going to see. I'm probably returning to work next month. That's going to be interesting. Because yeah, I do a full-time job. I work in healthcare. I have an administrative job. And so I'm hopeful that that'll be able to work out well and everything. And then once I get back into the swing of things there and get like a life schedule, I'll be able to kind of see what'll happen in terms of like social media.
That's her on normal speed. This is normal speed, guys.
Media stuff and everything.
And we apparently sexualize her.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tiny Blue. Good to see you, darling.
I don't know if I've talked about this enough, but like before I got into that like public altercation and all those issues, I was like already like slowing down production on my content because I was realizing that it was making me really unhappy. And I was
so here she was talking about her sex work. I'm gonna have to put her back up to like 1.5 and maybe even faster because God, she's slowing this so much dead air. How about 1.6? Tell me if it's too fast.
Realizing that I didn't like it. And
hey, no thanks.
You know, I didn't know I was a diabetic yet. But like I was struggling to eat and stuff because I was getting sick before I got on my metformin. Thank you, Jess. And I was really struggling. And then this altercation happened, and I just realized I was like, all of this is toxic. Like the toxicity of those friendships finally made me kind of open my eyes to the toxicity within those communities. And then like in a way that I can.
Oh, funnily enough, she's also bitching about Rain here. That's probably why I had a feeling, because when I was researching for my Rain and Ivy videos, I was probably looking for parts of her side of it, because she pretty much deleted everything that she said. So that's probably why I had a feeling there was something in here about that, which, I mean, interesting, relevant. Hey, Lex.
I can kind of compare to when I left Mormonism. I kind of just like started deconstructing like all these beliefs I had built over the years as someone who used to make that kind of.
Okay, and also, guys, sorry, I'm interrupting again. Before we get in too far, everybody, please make sure you are on all chat, not on top chat. And again, I don't know if YouTube's figured it out yet or not, but if you're having any issues chatting, just go switch between top chat and live chat and you should be fine.
Kind of content and stuff. And I haven't thought about this stuff in a while. Obviously, this interview and all the questions and comments and everything flooding in has made me like reflect on these things more and stuff. And it's just made me kind of have to like reflect and like these are the things I have to own. Like I'm the one that ate the way that I did. I'm the one that chose to exploit myself. I'm the one that made that content. I'm the one that took those things to a next level. I think I've always been that kind of person. I've always been somebody who has struggled with not being excessive, or struggled with being excessive. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Which shocker of the fucking century, am I right? It's just like I just think that I learned these life lessons the hard way. And
like, I honestly, guys, how high is our girl right now? Because if it wasn't for the water rippling really quickly, I would not believe that this is on 1.6 speed.
If me talking about this stuff helps younger plus size women not fall into the patterns that I did and not make the mistakes that I did, and help them from, not falling into codependent, toxic relationships that involve themes of like making people gain weight and things like that, like it would all be fucking worth it. Because it blows
Hey, Bella, welcome in.
my mind the most, as someone who's been a part of this world for so long, who's known about these things for so many years, is just how many people don't even know about the concept of feederism, let alone the extremities within that world. Thank you, Aisha. Appreciate it. So yeah, anyway, I just that's been something I've been really thinking about a lot. And like that's why, like, if I get the opportunity to go on other platforms, like I really want to. I'm willing to take the brunt of like
It's just like crazy, because I'm not even sure if at this time she'd only just closed down her OnlyFans. Let me check the dates here. So this was September 2023. So deleting her OF happened in July. It was like her, I don't know, 9th, 10th, 11th vlog, something like that. Yes, she did. She had an OnlyFans. She had a Cam 4, Chatterbait, like a bunch of different sex work sites. And like, no shame in sex work, but what my issue with Rosie is like nobody's really sexualizing her. And like, even if we were talking about her sex work, like we don't look at it as shameful. And Tiny said that in her last video about Rosie, and I really was like, fucking facts. Like I'm very pro sex work. If anything, what happened here was Rosie was shaming 2 sex workers who she begged to do content with. And then they did the content, they had an argument, and as like a gotcha, like payback, Rosie basically said, well, then in that case, delete everything. I don't want to have that video out there anymore. And acted like the victim in that situation. Not only that, but she tried to destroy these people's names and actually like doxed one of them and their children. So like, if anybody here is fucking rude and anti-sex worker, it's you, Rosie.
The hate,
Hey,
like
Kimmy.
nothing that can be
Hey,
said to
Dorella.
me can fucking faze me. Like I have had so much shit. In fact, I'm gonna address this here because there was a comment that was made, and I was debating on if I was gonna talk about this or not. There was a comment that was made by someone on the video of the podcast interview about being someone who.
Sorry, guys, I was like off on a I'm still feeling quite flat, so I do apologize in advance. A little bit flat, but hi Dorella and hi Kimmy. Welcome in, guys.
Be on 4chan back in the day, back when I was being talked about, and they dropped something that is something I've heavily avoided ever mentioning, ever talking about, because it's one of the most like embarrassing moments of my life. It's one of the most damaging, upsetting parts of like my journey, and I tend to skate over it when I talk about, and I did like in this interview too, because like again, I don't want to. It ties in with like religious shame and the religious trauma and stuff, but you know, I talked about how I lost my virginity in a few different places. I met some random guy online, and I had a nervous breakdown because I was struggling with depression and stuff. And I had convinced myself that I had developed herpes. I don't have herpes. And I went on some like...
Also, no shame in herpes, girl. There is no shame. As long as you are safe about things and your sex partners are aware, like there's no shame in that either. The hell? And thanks for the info, I guess.
Anonymous forum at the age of like 18, and I used my childhood username, and I wrote out this long post.
Oh
and
yeah,
I
I
ended up going
seen
to the
that.
doctor's office in my small town that I grew up in after this, and I had a full mental breakdown in the doctor's office. Like when I say full mental breakdown, I mean full mental breakdown. And fun fact, it happened in front of someone I went to high school with, and I shared way too much with her and everything. I don't know how to answer that question, West Coast. For me, I lost it once, but I lost my like when I like lost my virginity, whatever, and like the amount of shame I had surrounding that, the lack of knowledge I had around sex, things like that. When I went to the doctor and I got checked out for it, they were like, "You don't have herpes." Like, basically, what had happened was I was really depressed and I was experiencing like symptoms from not taking care of myself properly, and so that's what it was. And so to me, that's like,
sorry guys, I didn't know that this was going to be all up here today, but suppose it is. But the weird thing is like I've only seen that that thing that she posted in that forum about the herpes. I only saw that like recently. I didn't see it back in this time in 2023. I have so many questions, but also none at the same time.
That's like an extremely embarrassing story. And that was one of the many things that when these people were scrounging around on the internet for me, they were searching. I had a childhood username that I used like before the age of 18, and I used it a little bit before like my early Reddit days in 2012 and stuff. And so they found that, and they found all this other stuff. And so that got twisted in this narrative that I was diagnosed with herpes. That never happened. And so like they were saying that in the comments of the video. It's like literally fucking what? Like 10 years later, people are still talking about that online. Like that's how damaging this kind of shit that I've experienced is. Like, I never had herpes. I was an uneducated skin.
It doesn't matter anyway. Why are you making such a big deal out of it? But also, like, I never noticed those comments on the interview on the podcast. So I wonder if they were deleted. Not sure. Hey, did I say hi to you, Mark? Sorry, my brain is a little bit I'm a bit fuzzy today. So I do apologize. Hey, Princess Pirate Pickle Pants. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, maybe. I have looked over that a bunch of times, but I guess I never really thought anything of it. I just thought like, oh, well. If you've got it, you've got it. Just be safe about it, girl.
Scared, guilty ex-Mormon, leaving my church, acting out. I mean, I was technically an adult from like what 4 months, you know, but I was freshly 18, and it's like I feel so much embarrassment even just sharing that story right now. But like that was part of all that Reddit shit, you know what I'm saying? And like how they, or not the Reddit shit, the 4chan and like the forums and stuff when they brought all that up.
Like I get cold sores, not down there. I get them like you know, the face ones. It's very common, I suppose. Like, you guys don't even want to know how I got it, but let's just say not worth it. Sharing drinks and rolled up notes with people. Yeah.
And I never wanted to talk about that or admit that because I've had such a lifelong struggle with my mental health. And that was before I worked a lot on like a lot of those depression symptoms, because as a child, I struggled to shower, which is a chronic like symptom of unchecked depression. And that's something I've worked a lot on in my adulthood. And it's not nearly like as much of a problem as it was in high school. Like I got bullied a lot for that because I dealt with so much like self-hatred and so much self-loathing, you know? And so, you know, I'm not gonna run from my past anymore. Like that was shit that was said about me on those forums. Like there was a lot of other things too. A lot of it I blocked out. Like a lot of like really horrific things were said. People were trying to dox me, all that stuff. Like when I talk about those stories, like those are things that I lived through. And like when I was in my mid 20s, when all that stuff was going out, there were some things.
I mean, if you go around kissing boys with cold sores and sharing things with them, it's that easy. Yeah, no, it's not a big deal. They do say that like in the first, like when it first happened, like I was getting cold sores all the time. It was such a bother, such a pain in the ass. But like they do say like the first year is the worst. And then like since then I basically don't get them anymore. But if I'm very run down, maybe. But yeah, they say that the first year is the worst. So anybody who's dealing with that, just know it does get better.
That I like either completely ignored or just totally dismissed to the point of maybe even almost lying to get them to try to go away because I was being attacked so heavily back then. And, you know, I wasn't willing or ready to confront like the realities of those things back then, you know?
It's not
oh, no, West Coast. Okay, gotcha. No, I've only lost my virginity one time. Yeah, no, I don't. So is it not normal to have a scare? I thought I wasn't freaked out about that kind of thing. The level of scare that I had was,
I don't know, but I also have like noticed that if I've stopped using, like I have my like a very specific skincare routine. I have like very specific, like not using direct acids on my face anymore. And so like just being a little bit more careful about, you know, and not if you have like pimples around your lips, like don't ever squeeze them, like just let them be, that kind of thing. Like it's just like I never get them anymore now. Okay, so the second one is downstairs. They do hurt. They do hurt.
That was not normal. Let me make that clear. Like when I say I had a mental breakdown, I was in this doctor's office, walked in, I was like uncontrollably sobbing. I was trauma dumping all over the stranger. Thankfully, there was no other fucking guests in the fucking office. It was my, like the doctor I had my whole childhood. I was like, man, I've tried so hard to block out that day because what ended up happening was like, I was a couple years later, like years down the line, that girl reached out to me on Facebook. And when I realized who she was, I was like, oh my God, I want to die. I want to die. Oh my God. Like I couldn't like believe it. Like I was mortified, and we talked about it and she understood, and I explained the whole situation to her. And to me, like that's what purity culture does. Like, because I being raised as a Mormon, I had like part of me losing my virginity was like the part of me leaving the church. You know, the stories are connected. And so in the wake of me leaving and like being ostracized by members of the church and stuff, yeah, just it fucked with me. It fucked with me, man.
I'm just going to give like a general trigger warning. I didn't know that she was going to be talking about all this kind of stuff here, guys. So if like talking about like this type of, if hearing her talk about, you know, losing her virginity and like talking about like potentially like her sexual trauma and stuff like that is going to trigger you, then pop out for this one. This one is very, very short. It's only got like 20 minutes left. So pop out for 20 and then come back. And we're going to be watching a silly try on haul in a minute.
Me, man, fuck with me. Was from the deed in water with a little bacteria. Oh yeah, see, yeah, exactly. Like it's stuff like that, and that's all it was. It wasn't an STI, but back then I didn't even know STI was a phrase. I thought it was STDs. You know what I'm saying? So, and back then, that to me, a diagnosis like herpes was like the end of the fucking world. You know what I mean? Like back then, my dad left when I was 10. I don't know where my mom currently stands, but I was raised in the church and born in the church of Mormonism. Well, my sister hates it when I call it Mormonism, but I call it Mormonism. But anyway, I think they're trying to rebrand themselves. And so it's one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. And that's why I reached out to an anonymous forum. And I was the 18-year-old dumbass that used the username that got traced back to me. So, you know, that's what it is. Like, and I just refuse to like let that narrative be something that's still out there. It's like something that's unchecked by.
Was the username, was it Brown Eyed Rose, the same one that she has on her Venmo or whatever it is.
It's not true. It's a complete.
Hey, Tally. Welcome in. Yeah. These things happen. I don't know why she's making such a big deal out of it. Just like, let it go. Like, no one cares. No one's thinking about it.
Complete falsehood. It was based on my own naivety, my own failing of understanding myself. And it's one of the many deeply like traumatic layers of the gang stalking I experienced. So
here we go.
Yeah. Right. No, Clever. And honestly, I need you to know that you sharing that with me right now makes me feel a lot better, because that story is really.
Hey, just Deb.
And it really, I read that comment and I was like, are you fucking serious? Because I once had yeast infection and freaked out. I thinking I had herpes. Okay. Oh. Yeah, because I mean, they didn't give me any specific like diagnosis.
Gang stalking. Another example of how Rosie over dramatizes things. There was no like evil, like hooded gang standing outside her house, stalking her down. There was people on a forum talking about her and other people too. Okay. Hello, Runs. Welcome in. I was hoping that you'd make it. I know you've been asking me since yesterday, are you going to stream? Are you going to stream? And here I am. So thanks for being here. Yeah, gang stalking. A bunch of people. She probably thinks that Girl World is gang stalking her now, because it's like multiple people talking about her on the internet, because that's what it was. Just don't log in.
No, anything. They just like gave me an antibiotic and like sent me on my way. Yeah, and that's the thing is like it, and this was back in like 2010.
Yes.
I want to say 2010, 2011, because I don't know how long it took me to do a follow up, so it's probably still in 2010. So yeah, you know, it's
hey,
just,
Carly.
and that's the way the internet can twist things, right? Like that's the way that like the internet can like take something and run with it and think it's fact, and that like, you know, and all of that, when it just because I made a post describing these things and I was thinking it was this and I was scared. Yep, just UTI, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So Clever. I'm like actually about to cry. Thank you. I'm doing a real good job working out, guys. No, but I need to remember to bring my headphones out next time. I'm gonna do some laps before I end the live, but I'm honestly probably just gonna stick with stretches because I don't want to overdo it. And I have been really not doing my like physical stuff, and my knee pain's been worse, and I've been struggling more than I once was, and I'm not happy about it. No, Fiona, I'm not sure if you just came in. I was just talking about a past situation, and Clever was sharing.
No, she just has one older sister who's very like has a normal life in a family, and we don't talk about her. There's nothing to say. And other than that, she just has Levi. She's the middle child.
A story, because when I was 18, I convinced myself I had developed an STI because I was uneducated and I was experiencing a lot of guilt around losing my virginity. So we were just talking about that whole scenario. It was never an STI. Oh, okay. No, you're fine. You're good. It was a whole thing. I just didn't want to go back into free explaining it. You're totally fine, Fiona. Ugh. I really got to stretch my hips. Hang on, guys. This feels fantastic. Ugh. Every time I get in the pool, I'm like, God, I gotta do this more. And then I get in my head again, and I'm like, ugh, bitch. So, yeah, I have nothing to hide. Not anymore.
Yes, Runs. This is and hey, Papa Gupper. This is from September 2023. We're watching. It was around like she'd recently just done like an interview for that podcast. She'd deleted her OnlyFans, and she was really storming her way into Girl World, and you know, talking all kinds of stuff about foodie and all of that. So basically today, guys, because I'm feeling a little flat, we're just kind of having a silly time. We're just watching a few different things. We're going to watch this. We're going to watch a try on. And then I've got a bunch of things pulled up. So I'll ask you guys how you feel as we go and what you guys feel like doing. But thank you guys all for spending your Friday evening with me. I do appreciate it. Well, those of you who are not in this part of the world, and for us it's Saturday afternoon. But great. Yes, I love try-ons too. They're just funny. And then there's the protein haul from TikTok, which I also was like kind of curious to watch again because of the amount of expensive junk she bought.
Not anymore. I used to have things I wanted to hide and I was ashamed of, and no. common for women to have weird issues and freak out. It's very hard because a lot of parents don't share with their kids. And young, uneducated people feel alone. God, that's so fucking relatable. I get in my head all the time. Yeah, I feel that, dude. I will say this, like, yeah, I have nothing to hide, but I have some people I fucking refuse to speak on. They don't get my energy
Hi, Tiny Ghost. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with me on your Friday evening.
anymore. So. Onwards and upwards, right, friends?
Tots.
And yeah. I
love tater tots. Anything potato, give it to me. You're making me hungry now. Now I want like hash browns or something.
I need to do a few different things. I need to check my email. I need to kind of I had my first my phone interview with the dietitian that my insurance gave me, and she recommended the same like intuitive plan that the other dietitian recommended me, but she's covered by my insurance, and I was shook. See, this is why you need to like try things and like reach out and like do additional research sometimes, and not just like go off of what you know.
I swear, I don't know. If I had to pick like one thing to eat forever, I feel like it might be potato. Like because you can do so many different things with potato. I feel like potato would be up there, top choice.
That's how I had to be with my brother. He's toxic. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate it because I want to help educate my young people, friends of my kids, but it is a fine line between helping educate and being creepy. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It'd be interesting.
Yum.
Ooh, yeah, that's how do you do that? I mean, I guess the best way would be to like be like, hey, well then how do you approach that parents? So you got me thinking here.
And like if you choose potatoes as the only food that you ever consume or whatever, then you can also, that includes vodka, right?
Hey, Clever, can I make... Oh, hold on. Clever, I think I accidentally deleted your message. Excuse me, I apologize.
Hi, Mish. Welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Friday.
Can I make you a mod, Clever? And thank you. Yeah, this is like a... When it's not wet, it's more like a pinky mauve. But I was gonna ask you, Clever, if I can make you a mod because you've been in my lives multiple times. And all you have to do is like hide and block and mute obvious like troll comments. Or people being creepy, because like I don't fucking like it when people make like certain types of advances. Oh no, you're good. Just yeah, it should just give you a feature to like click on it. And
I was saying earlier in Libby's chat, as far as I'm aware, I've literally never eaten cottage cheese in my life.
All of that.
I don't plan to.
There we go. There we go. All done. Now you have a wretch by your name. Control thumb for you. All right. I think I'm gonna swim a few laps. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full 20 like normal, but I'm gonna swim a little bit. Fancy. I wish I had a pool. Yeah. I get that comment a lot because yeah, I wish more people had pools. They are a fantastic thing to have. Especially like if you struggle with like joint pain, working out, you know, things like that. Or just like, you know, your physicality in general. They're amazing. So you're in Texas? Oh yeah, then I bet you definitely wish you had a pool. So I'm gonna swim for a little bit. Whee. All right, let's go.
How fucking lucky. Look at this beautiful pool. And she like is current day, like it's like an effort and a struggle to go and sit out there for 10 minutes on a nice day. God, it's annoying.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm not doing that on live. Hold on. These shorts, I guess they're looser than they used to be. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, no. We okay, I can't wear these bottoms when I'm live. We're not about to have another wardrobe malfunction. I'll swim in here after the live's done. No, we're not doing that again. I had a situation with the top one time. Not one of these. These are pretty secure. But I felt that. I mean, hey, cool.
Because like in her stories from yesterday, she was like, yeah, I really should go outside again. And I thought like she meant like go out like to the street, go for a little stroll. But no, because the day before she goes, I should go outside like I did yesterday. And yesterday she just was out at her pool for a minute. To not even be bothered to go and sit by your pool on a nice day is like insane to me. I would be there like 24/7. I don't know, they always were like blocking kids. Instead of age restricting, she would just be like, hide them. Hey TTV, good to see you. Happy Friday.
Cool. It's nice that it's loose, but I felt, I hope you guys didn't see anything.
I think Levi, they have like someone to come and do maintenance every now and then, but I think in between that, Levi takes care of it.
Felt it start to pull, and I was like, nope, we are not doing that today. So I might end this live a little bit earlier than I thought, because I do want to, not that kind of channel, not no more, not on this platform.
Wait, then what platform?
But I mean, that's cool. I remember these like used to be a lot more fitting on me, so cool. Like a lot more tight on me, I should say. So nifty. I actually haven't worn this swimsuit in a while either. I always have issues with swimsuits. LOL, that's why I only wear shorts and a crop top now. So yeah, these are swim shorts, but I don't know if you can see like how baggy they are on me. That's a problem. We ain't about that life right now. I ain't trying to moon y'all on fucking YouTube. Thank you very much. Take your wins where you can, exactly. So I really want to go swim and shower. So this will probably be a shorter live than normal.
Good.
Like I said, it was super impromptu. So thank you for anybody who showed up here, because there was like no warning or anything, and it's also a weird time of day. But when I first came out here, I got just a little bit of sun. I like to get some indirect sunlight because I'm trying to get.
It's enclosed. It has like netting, like mesh all around. I don't know if it's like shade cloth or if it's just insect screening or something like that. But yeah, she has like the whole thing is enclosed, so like no bugs, no birds, yada yada, like nothing can get in. Gosh, how pleasant.
Get wrinkles and shit, but all that swimming puts on a real show. Yeah. So anyway, I just thought I'd say hi. I'm so disappointed. No. I did not see. This is why when I do impromptu lives, I need to put a little bit more planning than I normally do, or than I did this time. Also, should I go live when I'm this sleep deprived? That's a question for another day. But I just wanted to share some of those things and say,
hey, Susie Q. All pools have a screen enclosure in Florida. That's cool.
Hi, and thank y'all who've been supporting me. Some of you for just a couple days, some of you for the past few months, some of you for many years, and it means a lot to me. And God, I wish I was still boxing. So a monthly membership is $160 a month, and I just don't got that kind of money right now. So
drive
if I get to the point where I can afford something like that, I'm gonna do it. Like I really am. For 100%. I love boxing. It's amazing. And it would be really, if I had to pay that, I would go multiple times a week and like get in the pool more just to be able to fucking like do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I don't know if you've seen the interview yet and stuff, Clever, but I did an interview on the We're All Insane podcast. Like whenever we're done here, if you want to check that out. I also posted a vlog yesterday. I think you might have commented on the vlog actually. I'm not sure. I don't remember. My memory is. Yeah, it is a lot. Yeah. And I don't know, but I mean, like they have trainers, they have this like awesome bouncy floor. Like that's one of the biggest reasons why I love that gym so much is the floor is like has this like bouncy material, and when I'm on it, it doesn't hurt my knee as much. It doesn't hurt my joints like nearly as much as like walking around in the real world does. Like I don't know how to explain. Like those floors are amazing. They're fucking incredible. Like and like I even get foot pain and stuff. I don't get foot pain on those floors. Like yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. And I wouldn't want to do a gym membership unless like I knew there was certain like accessibility things in place. Generally like I'd want a pool, but I have one, so I don't have to I guess worry about that now. But and I also just I don't know if I'd want to do a gym unless I had some kind of like trainer involved, and that is still in the same price range regardless. So and even still, I don't know, it's just like I would be really nervous to do all that. I think for me like, the biggest thing that I want to start doing is just like I want to just pull my head out of my ass and be like, I'm going to do like a 7-day like movement challenge. Like that's kind of the next thing I want to do in terms of that style of content. I just need to like believe in myself and gear myself up to actually do it. Because when I set my mind to something and I'm going to follow through on it, and I'm just scared about like not following through and
it didn't happen.
All of that. So we'll see. Because I need to.
We present day are getting like movement once every, on average, what would we say, like about 3 months? And that's like going out on like threesome dates and going out with your rollator and walking down your street once. And they were like months apart.
I need to focus on, you know, for me, I'm trying to view movement in quote unquote exercising in different terminology and different light, because I don't want to trigger myself. I don't want to like put these additional pressures on myself that end up making me like want to either, you know, binge or act out in some
Literally
type of way, because I tend to do that, especially like if I'm struggling with self-defeating behaviors and stuff. And I feel like I have been struggling with that a little bit the past couple of weeks, and I just haven't really talked about that online a lot because I don't want to, one, give anybody ammo for bullshit, and two, it's something I struggle with off and on a lot, and I don't want to sound like I'm just complaining about
my groceries are on their way.
It's something that I think a lot of people can relate to, like just that, like when you've been through stuff, like it's easy and comfortable to stay in the struggle, and that's not where I want to stay or be. And even though like I consciously know that, my subconscious, it seems, is almost like trying to impede in those like self-defeating behaviors just to like, you know, fuck my shit up. You know what I'm saying? It sucks to not follow through. The only worst thing is not starting. Oh, clever. Damn it. You're right. That's a clever thing to say. Fuck.
Whoever that was.
Shit. Damn it.
Whoever that was, clever, was a mod. She modded them in this stream, but they're clearly blocked now.
I gotta start. I'm only partially teasing. Oh, damn it. No, you're right, though. Shit.
I got just like not exciting stuff. Got some vegan ham, vegan cheese, some snacky things. I did get these like corn chips. That is kind of a treat that I don't normally get. And, you know, boring stuff. I needed like cleaning stuff. And yeah, nothing too exciting. Nothing I can think of that was too exciting. Dog food, cat food.
But you know what? That's like part of what I'm doing today. I'm not officially like, no, please don't apologize. I'm just realizing how right you are, and I'm mad about it. Because that, and you know what? That is why I'm in the pool today. Like, I'm not starting the challenge today, but this is not the second day in a row, but this is the second day in the past couple days that I've been doing this. I've been getting in the pool, just like being in the water. The first couple times I did it, I really just like watched TV and kind of floated around a little bit and lays about. This time I'm at least stretching. And when I hang up this live, I'm going to swim some laps. Like I'm not bullshitting about that, but I haven't worn this swimsuit in a live before. Pretty positive. And if I have, it was either not these bottoms or I don't think I swam in them, because these were like literally about to fall off. Hey. That's understandable. I have a friend who wants to get a little more active, and we've been going on walks, and even walking is helping them feel so much better. Yeah. You don't have to take it to these things. Exactly. And I don't want to, because like I have a knee injury. You know, if you watch me for a while, well, actually there's some people who watch this, who may watch this, who haven't been watching me. I have a pretty irritating knee injury in this leg, and then I have a previously fractured metatarsal in this foot, and I think there's something else wrong with my legs. I can't even remember.
These are like, okay, so these ones, the corn chips, I was trying to find a picture of them. They're like, they're vegan, but they almost have like a cheesy, tomatoey sort of coating on them. They're so good, like so much flavor on them always too. Like your fingers are like bright red when you're done. And I've been vegan since I think 2014-ish, I think. And I don't call it that, but I think some people do. It's probably a very more like bogan sort of lingo.
Well, I will say, since I started being more physical, this foot, I started having a lot more foot pain, and that's been super annoying, like holy shit annoying. And I just have
So update. I know I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that my colleague had a badly broken metatarsal, like one of those little bones in the foot. Badly broken, like there was shards all over the place, and he's already back to normal just from wearing the boot for a couple of weeks. If she had just found a boot that fit her leg, she wouldn't be having this issue.
I just haven't like been talking about it. Like, I maybe they're called like foot spurs or
No.
something. I've been like needing to like, I've been meaning to look into it and like try, because I've heard the term for what I'm experiencing. It's like a shooting pain up from like the middle of my foot through my leg. It hurts. No, I don't.
Oh, in like 6 months' time, she's gonna say, "Oh, someone's gonna say, oh yeah, I have plantar fasciitis," and she's gonna go, "That's what I have."
A diving board, and I've never actually used one, and I probably never will. I almost drowned when I was 12 at girls' camp. These two girls were like wanting me to like confront my fear of putting my head underwater, so they were helping me do that little by little. And near the end, they dragged me down like 9. I think it was 9 feet. Might have been 12. I'm just gonna say 9 feet underwater. And like I was younger, so I was like, this was like triple my height at that time. And they dragged me all the way down to the bottom. And when I squeezed my hands to go back up, I started inhaling water like while I was still at the bottom of the lake. And by the time I came up, I remember like my vision going blurry. Thankfully, I didn't have anything severe happen. But fun fact,
I don't believe you that you were in 9 feet of water.
they never called an ambulance. And I've always like it took me many years to realize how like fucked up that was, because I never got checked out for it. Like I was in the Mormon who's a troll? No, I don't think they're a troll. No, I think they're just genuinely asking. Hang on. I'll Fitbit's being annoying.
Bogan. I'm trying to think like what would be comparable. Sort of like, well, it's like very like white trash, but also very, very rough at the same time.
Annoying. Don't worry.
But like we say it in a not in like a mean way. Like if I say, "God, I might, how's it going?" I'm speaking like a bogan. Hey, Mels. Welcome in. Happy Friday.
About it. They're trying to. I see what you're saying, Clever, but no, I don't want to assume that. Oh. Man, I'm tired. Oh God. So no. She was talking about the girls in my story, Kato. You're good. Sorry for the confusion. No, I don't know. They could have. I think it was a genuine accident. I think they had good intentions and they took it too far. Because like it started with them like just like putting my head under the surface of the waters and like going like a few inches and like a foot. Like it was just like.
But you've told this story again another time, and you said that you were like severely bullied at camp.
And like I was gaining confidence as it was happening, but we were unsupervised. There was no adults around. They were just older girls. So you see what I'm saying? So I don't think it was intentional. But yeah, no, I dead ass like almost died. And I remember like I came up and I just like basically like coughed up all this water. And I was already had lung issues. I've had asthma since a very young age. I had RSV at the age of like 2 years old. And so, part of what led to my weight gain, besides my eating issues, was I did have asthma that was exacerbated by exercise. So like I hated PE. I hated as a kid, like I hated getting worked out.
Hating PE and having asthma doesn't make you 600 pounds as an adult. Like I hated exercise. I have asthma. I'm not sitting here 600 pounds. Stop making excuses. You eat. You like to eat. It's okay. Just say it.
Because I would wheeze. I would like, I kind of did grow out of my asthma-ish. Like I still have an inhaler, but my main issues with my lungs happen around like seasonal allergies. I get really severe seasonal allergies. I'm like severely sensitive to pollen. Fucking hate that shit. Pollen sucks ass. Anyway, but yeah. So, in adulthood, I definitely, obviously with my weight, like I do struggle like with my breathing and stuff. Like I remember seeing a couple comments in the interview about how I was out of breath.
Fair enough, Yoshiki. You enjoy your evening and I will see you soon. Thanks for coming by.
I'm just talking when actually it was less that I was out of breath from talking, but I was so nervous and I would talk so fast that I was just kind of like, and plus I wasn't used to having that microphone so close to my mouth. So I'm gonna have to work on that. But yeah, I was super nervous during all of that. But yeah, I've always kind of had those issues. And I brought that up because after like the lake and stuff, like I struggle with like having a wet cough, and I've kind of had that my whole life.
You vape.
I wonder if there's any correlation. I don't know. One would think it must be nice to have a pool in your backyard. Yeah, it's so mysterious. The weather's so mysterious. You can't really have a pool unless it's a pool inside. Oh, okay. Yeah, I live in Florida, so it's truly like it really is a blessing that I have a pool.
Sure, Yoshiki. Can you please shake for us about the trip, like what her trip is going to be like? So she's going to go and spend 2 weeks with old mate Remy. Oh my God. And I saw on Twitter today. Oh gosh, it was so funny. I laughed. Brittany, welcome in and thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to Team Fart. Enjoy your emojis and your 2 member streams. Actually, maybe we should do another member stream at the end of this weekend, perhaps. Because I did have some fun ideas to do. Yes, we might do another one soon. Yes, can we? So she's going to go and see Remy for, sorry, my train of thought. She's going to go and see Remy for 2 weeks in Texas. And I would like to know how it's going to go. And, or I have to be specific, right? What's the trip going to be like / what's the aftermath of the trip? I want to know the results. But yes, thank you, Brittany, for joining. And I do appreciate your support so much. No, Divine. Good to see you, but I'm so sorry. You busted your knee. Oh, dear. Well, heal up quickly, okay? Oh, that's not good. No, I'm sorry to hear that, Divine. Yeah, Yoshiki, hopefully you can make that more specific if needed. You know what I'm getting at is like how much is he going to regret it, and is she going to hear from him afterwards? Kind of vibe.
The pool in the home that I live in, it really is, and yeah. So anyway, I've been rambling for a little bit, and I do want to swim and shower. So I think I'm gonna go. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Next time I do a live, I'll be more prepared, I promise, and hopefully more rested. Thank you, Clever. Yeah, it's been an interesting experience so far. We'll see what happens and if anything comes of it. But I really appreciate that. Thank you.
What does that mean, Yoshiki? Yeah, 2 weeks in another state with a stranger on the internet. No, could never be me. Exactly. No.
I hope you have a great rest of your day. Later.
Okay, so I don't want that to play. I thought we could watch this Torrid Try on Haul. No, Princess Pirate Pickle Pants. I don't think so. I'm actually, as I've said to you guys before, I'm actually more concerned about him and how this is going to impact him. So I wanted to watch this. I did kind of skip through because I thought, oh, am I going to use this for a thumbnail? But then I noticed this. And I don't know if this dress is familiar to you guys, but it's familiar to me. So I want to do a comparison when we get there. All right, shall we? I think my groceries are here, so I might just let this play for you guys for a minute and go and grab them. 1 sec. I'm going to put the subtitles on. And I'm going to put it on like 1.5. I just figured, like, seeing as I'm a bit brain foggy today, we'll just like watch some fun stuff in between the more challenging stuff.
I'm about a month into work now. This was ordered and received like a week ago, and I haven't had the energy to even film this. And on another day, at an undetermined date, I will be filming the try-on portion.
So this one,
or I may just show you.
This one's called Torrid Try on Haul, bras, dresses, pants, and more, sizes 5 and 6. So this was exactly a year later. This was September 2024. So this was exactly a year after the one that we just watched.
Show you clips of things as I go to work in them. So I know what's in this bag. It shipped separately. It was received yesterday, I think. By the way, I did a live shop with me on my YouTube channel. It's called like a live Torrid shop with me. If you missed it, you're welcome to go watch it. Ooh, she's soft. So this is like a black shrug cardigan to go over like any of my tank dresses, basically. Oh, she feels so good. Jeez,
yeah, we're going to skip around a bit.
I'm just like throwing this on haphazardly, so let me like adjust it. And I honestly only bought.
I will, when we're done here, or maybe I'll do it as we go, I will put like the titles and the dates for everything in the description for you all. Okay. Thanks, Runs.
I normally wear cardigans. Oh, this is. I need to order like 2 more of these. Depending on how the job goes, I need to order like 2 more of these because she's a stunner. She's a star. Oh, it is a little see-through technically, but not really. To kind of like stretch it. But oh, she fits so good. Wow, it's like I can't really even feel that it's there, and that's exactly what I want. So, which size are you? It's a 5, and it fits me like really well. It doesn't feel too tight. In fact, it felt a little like loose in the arm area. Yay! I'm nervous about the sizing part, to be honest with you, because a lot of these are 5s. I did buy a couple 6s out of nerves, but here's what I want to wear tomorrow. And this is the blue, like I think it's like a mini foxy high neck skater dress, and this is in a size 6. Okay, I think the 6 in this dress was the right call, because it's more like maybe it might be too big. I probably could have gotten away with a 5. We'll see when I try it on tomorrow. But she's cute. She's really cute. She's got pockets, bitch. Okay. Is this a cardigan? Yes. The Point Nell cardigan long sleeve. I got a long sleeve set in size 5. Again, these are both breathable as hell. I don't know. I don't like this. It's not too small, but I guess I can just wear it as a half sleeve. Okay, I'll hit it. What is this? This looks orange. Oh, no, this is the peach dress. It looks a little more orange in first person to me than peachy. Ooh. I love the way Torrid fabric feels. Let me just say that. So this dress doesn't need a cardigan. Love that for me. But she's got a cute...
Oh, this is the dress that she wore the last time she quit YouTube. That's right. I wonder if I have that downloaded. I think I do.
Little tie. She's a little short, but not really. Not really. No, actually, I'm lying. She's not that short, actually. Okay, so, uh-oh. What? Oh, good, okay. Okay, so there's like a little peephole here, but there's fabric. Weird
Oh, actually, she wore it in the TikTok shop haul, which I think we're going to watch next.
design choice. Like, commit to the keyhole or don't put it there.
Hey, Lizzie.
I'll see how it looks on my body. Because it...
Oh, okay. So Yoshiki said, or the rune said, yes, it's straightforward. She wants to go to Pound Town, but is defensive on love, only has lust on the mind. So she doesn't want Mr. Right, but Mr. Right now, and is very rash about it. Could lead to fallout. Interesting. Let's see. Let's see. I'm excited for this arc, honestly, like genuinely. Thanks for being here, Lizzie. Yeah. Like what? I want to know how is he going to feel at the end of it.
I remember really liking it in the photo on the model, so I'll give it a shot. What size are you? 5X. Okay. Okay. So we've got a sports bra. Ooh, good, because I'm wearing the sister one of this right now, but this is a 6, and it's kind of loose on me, so I got a 5. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this feels very promising. Just like doing this feels very promising. It's pure black, love that. Yeah, I don't know. I may or may not pack this one, I haven't decided. And then, ooh, yeah, this is the red and black bralette. Ooh, this one feels... I don't know if you can see me, but I can see you. Oh, I don't think you could see me. Haha, okay, good. So that means it's breathable, but not see-through. I'm wearing this tomorrow.
I do have it. I'm leaving
mini
YouTube.
wash Alice flutter lace back dress, because this is one of the black dresses. I either got 1 or 2 black dresses.
I do have the I'm leaving YouTube video. I don't know why I put it in this random folder, but I do have it. So she was wearing that orange dress there. I just wanted to check that I had it. You guys. Hey, bunnies. Sorry, guys. I was searching for something. Hopefully I didn't miss too many people coming in. How are you all? Happy Friday. Ah. Hey, Gigi.
I don't remember what I actually ended up buying. So as you can see, there's like a lace-up situation here.
I'm going to let her play for you guys for a minute. I'm not looking at chat, so anybody that comes in, I'm sorry if I miss you. I'm just going to bring my groceries inside. It's really hot and I don't want everything to go bad.
What's going on? How do I... Aha! Okay. So, undo that. And then when I try it on, you can basically like... No, I'm not going to do all that. Uh-oh, did I put this up already? So I will... Okay, no, now I'm more confused. This is the back? I should have read this listing better. Or like thought it through better. So from the front, it's very boring and basic. And the back dips so low, I probably would have to wear a cardigan at work. It doesn't dip that deep, like in terms of life for me at all. Like it literally, it cuts off here. So it just shows some of your upper back. But I feel like it's too much upper back for work. I fucked up there, friends. I mean, I think it's going to be cute in life, but I wanted that for work. There's a lot of black. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is just a basic black cami in a 5X. These are the Foxy camis. If you're plus size, you probably own one of these. They're great undershirts for work, for life. They're great to wear just being fat and hot. They're great. Love these. 20 out of 10 recommend. I'm excited to see how the 5 fits me. I own a few of these in 6, at least 2. Yeah, moving on. And then what are you? I'm so nervous about these pants. I bought real pants at Torrid for the first time ever. I got their biggest size, which is 30. I got them in regulars because I'm 5'6", and they're like actual slacks. If they don't fit, they will eventually. But I think they'll fit. I'm gonna will them to fit. They're gonna fit. Oh, they might not fit. There's buttons, and there's no stretch. They might fit, but my widest part is like right at the waistband of these. And if they don't fit, it's gonna be like by a few inches, if even that. Like I'm gonna be real close to being able to wear these. Oh man, maybe I'm talking a bunch of shit and they'll fit and it'll be like a huzzah moment. But as of right now, I'm like stressed. Oh no, these need a belt. Belts. What are belts? I've never owned a belt in my life. Genuinely. Okay. All right. These pants are just making me nervous. So we're gonna put them to the side for now. And then what are you? Oh, this is the knit surplice. Knit surplice. Tie back to, I don't know, the jumpsuit. I'm really excited to try this one out because this one looked really forgiving. And I'm just excited to see if the jumpsuits are a good idea for me. And I thought it would be a fun workout fit. Okay, so it has to have a cardigan. Not only because there's no sleeves, but the back is crazy. She's a really pretty color. She's stunning, actually. I did get more adventurous with this haul than I have in the past. So I'm like, there's like ones I'm genuinely nervous about trying on. But we shall see. Oh, I got 2 camis, right? This is the lacy one. I don't own one of these. Look at this like little side detail. Cute. So I can wear this as an undershirt, or if I'm going to go out somewhere and I'm like wanting to be a little more like, ooh la la. This is the top of that. But it's a good undershirt too. Like if I need something for coverage up here, I like this little cinch detail. That's nice. Love that. Same Torrid quality that I've come to expect for their fucking prices. Torrid. But I had a lot of Torrid cash that saved me money. So, yes, this is a bralette. A ribbed scoop bralette with, it's got pads. Okay. Non-removable sewn-in padded. Got it. I ain't too mad at that, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a great bralette. Ooh, yes. Oh, these going to make the titties real nice. I'm very excited about this one. Because while it's black, it's like tarot themed. So cute. It is, unfortunately, a razorback. And the material of this one's kind of crazy, actually. This feels like it will hurt. I hope I'm wrong. It feels like almost plasticky. Like, hold on. Bra. This is, I can't say bra fabric to save my life, apparently. This is regular bra fabric. It like goes like this. It's like, it feels like, a little taut, but nothing too crazy. This, I can hear it. Like, oh, I've had this fan going this whole time. Like, this one feels like it might not be comfortable. It's cute though. Okay, cool. This is my final cover up. This is the kimono. So it's got like a collar, which I thought was great from work. So I'm just going to try it on as is. Okay. Okay. This one, I feel like when I try to like close it, it feels like it's resisting a little bit more towards my widest part. But again, it's something where it doesn't even close. So that doesn't really matter, to be honest, because the arms are really great. The arms are good. I don't feel like the arms are too tight. And this doesn't feel too tight. I just can't like do the like sweater mom, like sweater soccer mom cardigan motion too great with this one like I can with the other one. But that would change in time anyway. And that means the longevity of this would last longer. I like this the way it is. In fact, I'm going to keep it cuffed and just kind of like, yep. So just adjust the cuffs. Leave that as is. This is fantastic. I think my favorite's the first one, just because it's such a short sleeve.
So I step away for a whole like 5 minutes and she's still on the cardigan. I know that she picked up other stuff, but like it feels like I came back to the exact, my God. What is all of this? God damn. That's a lot of shit. Alrighty. What a mess.
Sleeve. It's so breezy. I can feel this one.
Hopefully nobody snuck in. Hey, Emma Faye. Anybody else sneak in while I had my back turned? I just didn't want to leave my groceries out in the sun because it's really, really hot today. Well, welcome in anybody that I missed, and good night anybody who's leaving. But back to Rosie.
Pretty much feel the other one. It was like I was wearing nothing with the other cardigan, and that is the best compliment I can give a cardigan. Those cardigans are practical for me. Only. This is the other black dress. It's hot as fuck in here, so I put the fan back on. I bought a dress in a 6X for some reason. Oh, I think this is the A-line dress, and it looked very like bodycon-esque. That's why I got it in a 6, and I'm glad I did, because it does feel very stretchy. But this
I feel like I didn't ever see this either.
Cut of a dress, even though it's stretchy, at my widest part, if it's like
oh, so he too is down to go to Pound Town. However, his own lust will be thwarted, unfulfilled, and will realize how needy she is and find the whole thing a terrible detour in his life. That tracks.
Stretching too much, it just doesn't look good. Like it looks bad. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. It's again very soft, fantastic fabric. We've got the little hanging straps hanging out from the back. It's got this nice little, oh cool, yeah, it's got a little like belt sewn in, so I have to use it. Okay, so it's got a little like cinching belt sewn into the back. And then the last dress. Oh, so cute. I think I'm packing this one too. Oh my God. I wish I bought more red. I had a lot more stuff in my car I had to get rid of because of a Klarna debacle. It was a whole thing. So you're coming home with me, except you're already home with me.
Another Klarna debacle, hey?
Oh my God.
I will, Yoshiki. I need to. There's, I've got so many things on my list, like my my IRL like things to do in my life list, like same as you, like taxes and things like that, as well as like I need to figure out OBS. There's like 10 fucking videos I need to edit on my list, as well as, you know, the usual looking after all the animals and actually going to my job and all of that stuff. But yes, I do need to, I want to be able to have like time and space to do the tarot. I don't want to like rush it and wing it. I want to make sure that I, you know, properly respect the art.
So yeah, that is the unboxing haul portion of the Torrid. I'm very excited to try things on. I think I'm going to do like try on here or there. I'm super, super excited. I'm so glad my clothes are here. I've had the week from hell, if I'm being honest with you guys. So I'm just really excited for this weekend. I'm going to go grab my suitcase and get some stuff started on that end of things. And I need to find a swimsuit because I forgot that swimming is a thing. And they will have a pool at the hotel. So yeah, anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye. So, okay, I look like crazy because it's currently storming out. I have a very limited window for when I can leave. So I'm like getting ready to walk out the door basically. I'm getting dressed. But I want to show you guys quickly. This is the tarot bra. And I'm obsessed. This is a size 5. And it fits like really well.
Tarot bra.
And I'm very excited about it. It is like a little uncomfortable because I like wearing really comfy bras. But this one is so cute that like I'm okay with that. It's uncomfortable because like this material, like I said, it's like hard and weird. And I mean, it makes my situation looked great, so that's good. I'm not gonna keep this up for too long. I might even zoom in a little bit just so that way my stomach.
You see, when the girls are contained, they're actually not humongous.
Not showing as much. Okay, so it's cutting off on the head. We're an option right now. Oh my god.
Okay, the skater dress.
Getting
And now
6 was the right move. Yeah.
Oh no. I'm trying to.
Ah! Okay. What am I doing? Cookies. I need a pillow. I need a pillow.
So this was like around about another year later. This is when she was getting ready to go on a date with Jeff.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, sorry about all that.
Ooh. Okay. Same dress.
Yeah. Wow. She's cute. I think this is the one I got 6. Right? You'll I'll double check that in editing. And I'll check later. But oh my god. She's so cute. Oh, she's a vibe. And it's raining anyway, so my hair being wet's not really an issue. Okay, I gotta go eat breakfast and leave. She's cute. She's fresh. She's fun. Okay, bye. All right, so real quick, I just wanted to show. All right. So my bag. Hello.
You see how the pockets are like fighting for their life? There's definitely a huge difference.
Okay. She's cute. I think this is the one I got 6. Right? You'll I'll double check that in editing. And I'll check later. But oh my god.
Oops. Yeah, it's just kind of wild how differently things sit. And I'm not being mean. I'm just like morbid curiosity.
She's so cute.
You guys know I love doing the side-by-side comparisons. I do. It's definitely my thing.
Oh, she's a vibe. And it's raining anyway, so my hair being wet's not really an issue. Okay, I gotta go eat breakfast and leave. She's cute. She's fresh. She's fun. Okay, bye. All right, so real quick, I just wanted to show this dress. I love this red dress. It's so cute.
Oh, are we at the hotel with London Boy here? I think so.
This one, I believe is a 5. This is actually a 5. Actually, I'm like really positive of that. If I'm wrong, I'll tell myself I'm an idiot and post edit. We already know.
I think we saw her wear this once. I think it was when she came on and she did the I got catfished by a guy with his own face or something like that.
But look at how cute she is. We stand. And I'm wearing my old red bra with this one, just because I was in a rush when I had to change. I'm wearing my black Peachista shorts underneath because that's what I do when I wear dresses. I wear shorts underneath because I'm fat. And I don't want to have to worry about like sitting like a lady. Like that's not for me. So, but yeah, today's been crazy. So I'll be showing you guys more outfit clips in the future. But like, just we need a moment for this dress. Like, she's a stunner. Okay, I really don't even have time to grab a light right now, so sorry about that. But wow. She is cute. This is the peach dress. This is a great work dress. It is a little light, so I'm concerned about like.
So September 2024. Let me just see when is the. Okay, and then I've got this one pulled up too, which is March 2025, which I think we might watch next for a bit of a silly.
Getting food on it and shit, but oh well. I am wearing these shoes because I would look better in the sandals, but I'm not trying to fucking die today. So anyway, what a crazy time to be alive.
I liked that dress on
her. Right, guys. Wow, this is so pretty. Is it? And I forgot to look at the tag when I put it on. I think this is one of the 5s. I could be wrong though. It fits like it. I think this is a 5. I'll double check. I love this dress. This is so good. Okay, all right, bye. This is exactly what I was worried about. I haven't even bothered tying this. Yeah. Okay, I mean, that helps the shape for sure. See, you know what? It's actually kind of crazy how much that helped that issue. I don't know if I'm comfortable wearing this to work yet. I feel like I'm like, okay, well, that's actually crazy. Y'all saw how it was like super snug, right? I just don't know if I want to wear this to work, you know? It's actually impressive, but I don't know. The fit of this doesn't like speak to me. And yeah, my head's cut off because I don't have the time to deal with it. There's no pockets. I don't know.
Hold on.
It's not hideous. I'm just kind of bored by it. We stand.
Can't help myself, guys. Where'd it go? Here. You're right, Emily Faye.
I'm getting dangerously low territory on the garlic, guys. I'm a little concerned. All right. I'm going to put some olive oil in the bottom of this pan to heat up. Got that extra virgin olive oil. Stand. And I'm wearing one of my. Does this have noodles in it? Okay. Come on. Carefully. Well, damn. Fuck me, I guess. I really don't even have time to grab a light right now, so sorry about that. But I'm an idiot in post edit, we already know. But look at how cute she is. We stand. And I feel like they look really good on my body type.
Anyway, sorry, I like went on a huge tangent in my own head, like almost forgot you guys were here. Hi, everyone. Sorry. Yumiko, hello. Who else came in while I was on my hyperfixation of the other thing? Hey, Melly. Secret Squirrel, welcome. I don't know. I don't think any of us deleted it. I'm not sure, Secret Squirrel. But I can tell you that YouTube has been beezing. YouTube has been doing some weird stuff. Let me see if I can see your comment. Don't know. But I've had that happen to me in a couple of chats recently, Secret Squirrel, where I'll be like trying to talk and then I go like from live chat to top chat and I will see like none of my comments are going through. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube at the moment. It's glitchy.
And I'm wearing one of my old red bra with this because what a crazy time to be alive.
I like that.
Am I right, guys? Wow, this is so pretty. Is it? And I forgot to look at the tag when I put it on. I think this is one of the 5s. I could be wrong though. It fits like it. I think this is a 5. I'll double check. I love this dress. This is so good. Okay, all right, bye. This is exactly what I was worried about. I haven't even bothered tying this. Yeah.
No, it's like really annoying. I keep thinking that like the other day I was in somebody's chat and I realized that like, I don't know, no one was saying hi to me. And I was like, is everybody mad at me? Like, what did I do? What did I do now, guys? What did I do now? And like, I would go from like top chat to live chat, top chat, live chat, like go out, go back in. And like, none of my messages were going through. And then like the next day I went into the same chat and everything was fine. I don't know what's been going on with YouTube. It's so fucking weird.
Okay, I mean, that helps the shape for sure. See,
God, it's messy though.
you know what? It's actually kind of crazy how much that helped that issue. I don't know if I'm comfortable wearing this to work yet. I feel like I'm like, okay, well, that's actually crazy. Y'all saw how it was like super snug, right? I just don't know if I want to wear this to work, you know? It's actually impressive, but I don't know. The fit of this doesn't like speak to me. And yeah, my head's cut off because I don't have the time to deal with it. There's no pockets. I don't know. It's not hideous.
It happened the other day. I don't know if it was Divine, maybe, but like, yeah, there was somebody else who was like, "Hey, why did my comment go?" And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't delete it."
I'm just kind of bored by it.
Yeah,
Let me try something else on. Hi. So I have not filmed this next installment of Try On Stuffs in a hot minute. I'm honestly kind of on my way out the door. But I wanted to show you guys, this is a cute little bralette that I got with the red spiderweb details. Oh, shit. Damn it. I was like, you can't see that very well. Yeah, bitch, because you're not lighting the room. Okay. Black bralette with red spiderwebs. It's got this cute little like, strap detail. This is way more comfortable than the Terra one. I really like the way the Terra one makes me look.
I think it looks nice on her, and like her hair looks clean. Is it midnight? No. 10 p.m.
But I like the way this one makes me look too. It's really, really comfortable. I'm actually really excited. It fits great. I'm officially a size 5. I used to barely fit into a 6 of these. So I'm gonna try on the jumper, like the jumpsuit. Yeah, so let's see how that goes.
Wear it.
Okay, good. I got a 6. All right, so that's already tied in the back. I'm anxious as fuck about this. All right, I got a leg in. Get the other leg in. Just kind of kick it on.
Oh my.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. I'm not having any problems.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I mean, that's kind of cute.
This feels so nice on my body. I don't know what it looks like yet, but oh my God.
I don't know if I've ever seen her wear this. But I think it looks kind of nice. Like, it's a nice, like, summer work thing to wear to the office or whatever. But I don't think there must be something wrong with it. I guess we'll find out.
Okay. Oh my God.
I like that on her.
I don't think it was a mess.
No, like, I think this is the type of things like that I would wear if I was her and I was going to like, this is an all right thing. It's a little funny around the boob area, but I mean, you get what you get. And I don't think it looks bad on her.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. I don't think real talk though. I'm using a different tripod because my best one's outside. I need to buy another gooseneck. But
I don't know why she doesn't wear this. I don't mind this. And if she feels like self-conscious, just like a little cardigan or something over the top, like, I don't mind it.
Wait.
Yeah.
She's a beauty. She's the center. Oh my God. I actually look really good today. Okay.
I actually look really good today.
So, I packed my lunch in here. It's the first factory meal for the video I'm working on.
Yes, probably.
I look so good today. Like, I'm obsessed.
Yeah. Actually, you're right, Edna. A jumpsuit, a pantsuit, like, even for me, I do find it kind of annoying, especially if I'm like at the office or even if I'm going out at night and I have to like fully strip off just to pee. It is a pain. But I almost feel like the way that this looks on her to be worth it.
So I'm running a few minutes late. I want to find shorter cardigans next to the TORRID shop. I have to say this entire outfit is so comfortable. I feel so comfortable. Let me see something. Oh, no. It does hang.
Hey, Linda, listen, Linda. She was working, I don't know what she was doing, but it was like an office, just like a phone call center place, I believe.
You let me know what you think looks better. I think for work, I'm okay with doing this.
And actually, I quite like that little like overshirt, like little collared, loose fitting overshirt. vibe. I think that also suits her.
Cardigans, pockets for this one? No. But I do here.
At this time, it wasn't healthcare. It was sales of some sort, I think, but it was just call center work.
Okay, friends, I gotta get going. I'll be probably trying on the pants tomorrow. This was the outfit, one of the outfits I was so worried about not fitting. Well, but Torrid did me good. And I did get a 6 instead of 5.
This was the one. So she was doing the healthcare stuff when she was working from home, but this was the next job after that where I believe she had to go into the office because this was in 2024. I think she was actually going in, like she was packing lunch and stuff.
I think it was definitely the right call. I mean, I just think a 5 would have been really form-fitting, and with a jumper, that's not what I'm looking for. Some clothes, sure, but not with a jumper. So, I'm feeling good. Okay, I do have to go though. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Hey guys. So this is my last Torrid bra, and I own this exact bra, but in like snakeskin, a size up, that was struggling to fit me. I'm officially a size 5. So I have this ankle for a reason, because
I was going to ask why she is not wearing this decent bra anymore, but clearly because it's a 5, I don't know if she will fit into it anymore.
I don't want to be showing and doing too much over here on the YouTubes, but I'm going to try wearing.
This was September 2024, Linda. September 2024, early September.
And I'm absolutely terrified. These might not fit. I don't know.
And if you came in late, at the beginning we watched something from September 2023, and then we watched September 2020. No, I've closed that, but yeah, this is now September 2024.
You guys, oh my god, I don't think I've ever owned pants with just buttons like this. I don't think in my entire life I've ever owned pants with buttons like this. And this is a zipper. Oh my gosh, I've never. Well, I have had jeans in the past. Let me see. I don't think these are gonna fit. Are they? So my widest part is like, you know, my hips down here. Oh, these might not fit. I'm doing the like, you know, that thing. And I don't think these are gonna fit. We're gonna try, but I don't think these are gonna fit. Okay. The legs feel good. Oh my god.
I tend to agree, string cheese, but I also think like her actual boobs aren't that big. They aren't that big. Like we've seen them in a bikini. I mean, I prefer like sports bras just because I cannot handle underwire. I don't want cleavage. I just want everything strapped down and safe, you know? You did, Minion. We did do a couple of side-by-sides. If you just go back like, I don't know, 5 minutes, we did.
Okay. I do feel a little snug, but not like crazy snug. Okay. All right. Okay, the zipper's up. Shut the fuck up. No. Shut the fuck up. No. 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 My hands do not like these buttons. I will say that. Oh, man. Okay. I could do to lose like a single inch to make these buttons easier. There's 3 buttons on these pants. No. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Right the fuck now. No. Here's a second button.
I don't want spillage, Libby.
No. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No.
Pants trauma.
Fuck up. No way. No way. No way. No way. Gotta move this lower. No way. No way. No. No way. Before I sit down, I'm gonna throw on one of these size 5, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not wearing this one to work because you'll see why in a second, but yeah, it fits. But the lace side paneling is see-through. Okay, so I wanted to cut in real quick, you know, editing Rosie style, and just talk for a second because there's a pretty dramatic cut here from when I sit down. I don't properly explain it because I go from like sitting to just like.
Girl, you edited this and you chose this to be the thing that you paused on.
Hardcore crying, and I cut out some of the gratuitous crying, so there's gonna be like a dramatic shift, but I wanted to explain that I was just really overwhelmed with emotions because I sat down and it was like not that tight at all. Like it was actually really comfortable, so the pants actually fit, and you saw me like struggle to even accept that they could actually fit. because I struggle with like my new body. Like I'm still very much overweight, right? But I struggle to like accept to see some of those changes sometimes, and I struggle to understand like just how my body has changed, because I've lost a lot of weight like in my shoulders and chest area, and that's been really reconfirmed for me based on like how my sizing has changed now.
Honestly though, guys, I feel like at this point in time, heading towards the end of 2024, I think she had already kind of started to gain it back again, that 90 pounds that she lost or whatever it was.
That I've tried a variety of clothing. And yeah, so I was just really like happy, overwhelmed, but overwhelmed to me, like my response to that is to just like ugly cry, I guess.
They like are a perfect fit.
Oh man.
Like I can lose a little bit of weight and still fit them. They don't feel suffocating. They don't.
We are pretty nice here, Linda. You are welcome. Everybody here is quite lovely, if I do say so myself. And we are also like, I'm a fairly new channel. We're a fairly new little community, just finding our groove, and you are more than welcome to join us. Yeah, everybody's welcome. And we just basically what we do so far, says Libby. Yes, so far. What we mostly do here is just call out Rosie's lies and hypocrisy. But today, to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit flat. So we're just kind of mucking around. We're having a look at some different stuff, some old stuff, things that I haven't seen in a little while, just refreshing our memories. And like not because like a lot of Rosie's content, it can be quite dark and quite serious. So today I thought, let's just have a bit of a fun one and just fart around a little bit, because yeah, I don't want to work too hard on my Saturday.
They don't feel like I'm gonna get through halfway through my workday and like be worried about like, you know, I wouldn't want to.
They are so beyond comfortable. They fit amazing, and as I wore them, the buttons got easier to deal with.
A meal while wearing these, probably. I think that's probably just how a lot of people feel with these kinds of pants, right?
I can even.
These are very comfortable pants. I love the material. I'm a little overwhelmed. Oh my god, I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I'm wearing trousers. I've never worn trousers ever. I've always had stretchy waistbands. Always. I'm wearing trousers. I'm wearing a size 30. When I've worn pants.
Happy Friday.
Before. I've been like a 40 before. Yeah. When I was wearing jeans, I was at my biggest, I was a 44. I'm like losing my mind a little bit.
So dramatic.
I need to like get ready for work and like cry on my way to work. The jumpsuit was a success too. I really love my jumpsuit. I did notice that the length of the jumpsuit, it was like dragging under my feet a little bit. These pants feel a touch long on me as well. I'm 5'6", so I was worried that like a I guess petite fit, or I don't know pants. I have another black cami. It's the same style, just without the lace.
Sorry, ma'am. Did you say petite fit? I think not.
So I'm not even about trying it on. I know it's gonna fit. It's gonna fit just like this. But I've tried everything on. So I guess this is the finale of the video that I need to go edit. I've been really struggling recently with.
I agree. My Perfect Life. I know the drama seems silly, but she probably has a hard time finding clothes. I do agree. Like, girl, like I think we've all been there where we've been trying to find like, oh my God, for me especially, like that's why I gave up on bras. Like I hate bra shopping. I also don't particularly love jeans shop. I actually just hate change rooms. I hate trying things on. I actually hate it. But I get it. But it's crazy to me that she was so stoked about this and then went on to just spiral downhill and gain back 100+ pounds. Nope, she's 5'6". That's why and she reckons she's like 500 pounds. And I'm like, girl, she appears like as big, if not bigger than Amber, and is also like inches taller.
Weight loss because of my job and the stress and everything. I had to call out again yesterday because I woke up and I like couldn't get out of bed from the pain. And I woke up today and I was like, thank God I feel better. I didn't do a whole hell of a lot yesterday. I just laid in bed, and I mean, I did some stuff on my phone, and but I really took the time to rest. Oh, Michelle just DM'd me. I'll go read that in a minute. But
Michelle McDaniel just DM'd me. So famous.
I need to go let me go see because I didn't buy any work tops. Let me see what I got over here. Oh, perfect. I know exactly what top I'm gonna wear.
Oh, Millie's dreaming.
Okay. I'm gonna go switch bras real quick, but
I don't know if you guys can hear that. Millie's dreaming and she was wagging her tail in her sleep and going, and like pop, 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 with her tail.
I'm gonna go switch bras real quick, and then I'm gonna close out this video in my outfit for today. 1 second.
Looks cute. Looks cute. Looking good.
Guys, this is the outfit. One of my inserts came out yesterday. Sorry, I'll put that back in real quick. But I don't even know how to feel what I'm feeling right now. I'm really overwhelmed, and in a good way, I guess. Just sit there and talk. By the way, this little boy is peeping through this.
Hilarious.
So cute.
I don't know if that's cute for work, though. I don't know if I need that for work, for an office environment.
I don't think it goes with the shirt. I thought I heard my brother leaving, but anyway. I just, I'm just really struggling recently in terms of weight loss and finding, I guess, the motivation to get back on track. Even because what I'm basically decided to do is
She does wear this regularly, or did. Hey, openly avoidant. Welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Friday.
choosing to wait until I'm basically out of training. But even when I think about that, I find myself struggling to want to do that and feel motivated because life is so stressful and hard, being in so much pain all the time and having to work in full time and trying to do YouTube and
Are we sitting here next to just a pile of messy pills?
Life in general being kind of difficult. And so suffice it to say, this feels pretty incredible. It feels overwhelming. I'm doing things that I've never been able to do, and I still feel restricted in so many ways because I'm still over 440.
It would be a good side by side, but I just can't think of where I've seen it. Leave it with me.
Pounds. And this journey's not over. I have been on a bit of a hiatus. I have been on a bit of a stall for sure. And I've not been talking as much about my health. One, because the negative comments were getting to be too much when I was sharing a lot of my health journey stuff. And also just I've been struggling with tackling my health recently in recent history because it was only up until very recently I even had insurance again. So I'm back in therapy, and that's helping me restabilize in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Okay. Here it is. Okay. I also need to eat because obviously demonetizing derailed my original plans for the day a little bit. So I need to clean up a little bit, which I was supposed to do before I went live. Very excited about that, actually. This goes over there. This can actually go. This is the outfit. Got it. Put them here. And then I don't even know. Fish. And then in a good way, I guess. Just sit there and talk. By the way, this little bra detail peeping through this, I think that's so cute. I thought I heard my brother leaving, but anyway.
Much of a muchness. But that shirt has seen something.
I'm just really struggling recently in terms of weight loss and finding, I guess, the motivation to get back on track. even like, because what I'm
Hey, Misbehaving, welcome in. Happy Friday.
basically decided to do is I'm choosing to wait until I'm basically out of training. But even when I think about that, I find myself struggling to want to do that and feel motivated because life is so stressful and hard, being in so much pain all the time and having to work and full time and trying to do YouTube and just
Complaining.
life in general being kind of difficult. And so suffice it to say, this feels pretty incredible. It feels overwhelming. I'm doing things that I've never been able to do, and I still feel restricted in so many ways because I'm still over 440 pounds.
We've all seen some things.
And this journey's not over. I have been on a bit of a hiatus. I have been on a bit of a
But seriously though,
So
that poor shirt has been definitely washed in the dark wash.
oh, I made a protein shake.
Lord, look how much more vibrant.
stall for sure. And I've not been talking as much about my health. One, because the negative comments were getting to be too much when I was sharing a lot of my like health journey stuff, and also just like I've been struggling with tackling my health recently in recent history because it was only up until very recently I even had insurance again. So I'm back in therapy, and that's helping me restabilize in a lot of ways because there's just no way I'd be able to handle all of that without that. And I still don't fully know what therapy is costing me because I'm having to work on that and everything. But it's hard. It's hard being here in this country.
I separate, like, if it's something that's fairly new and it's like a really dark color, there's no way I'm washing it with my light colored stuff. But yeah,
With our healthcare system, and
you can get what are they called? When I worked like in a different sort of profession for a while there, like color catchers. You can get color catchers that it's like a sheet, almost like a dryer sheet that you throw in the wash that soaks up all the color.
I need to remember that there are things that I can do and can control.
Yes.
And what I eat is one of them. And I don't know. I feel real weird, like in a good way. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but as I'm sitting here and I'm like leaning forward, like I was so convinced these pants were gonna fit me because I'm so used to different kinds of pants. Oh my god, I have pockets. Oh my god, I have pockets. But I'm just so used to pants that are stretchy. So like how those feel against me, I was convinced I was gonna get these on. I'm gonna go because I don't even know what time it is right now. Thank you so much for watching, wherever you are.
Whatever. Okay, so next, seeing as we're having a silly fun time and we just saw her in this dress, I thought we could watch the massive TikTok shop haul, low calorie and high protein snacks and more. What do we think? Look at that, though. I'm going to keep that up in a tab.
Like,
let me put this.
A variety of different things. Stuff I've never tried before, stuff that I've seen for a while and really wanted to try, stuff that I want to review for y'all in a separate video, blah, 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 blah. So let's get started. First things first, I'm going to put my hair up because it's like I swear the second I put my hair down, even on a good hair day, I just get so hot. And I don't want to have a fan blowing on me the entire video. So let's get rolling. So
now this one was interesting.
I really am curious.
This one was interesting because it was like she literally spent like, what was it, 300 and something bucks just on junk from the fucking TikTok shop. Couldn't tell her nothing either.
I'm curious about these. It's called Doll. That's the brand anyway. I'll be honest, I don't know what doll means, but these are like crispy mung bean snacks. These bags are kind of small. Oh.
Is this the start? Let's go to the start.
Healthy and protein snacks. Hi, welcome to me. We have a mega unboxing. I have a few fun things in here, but the majority of this is like healthy and protein snacks that I bought for.
So this was March 2025.
like a variety of different things, stuff I've never tried before, stuff that I've seen for a while and really wanted to try, stuff that I want to review for y'all in a separate video, blah, 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 blah. So let's get started. First things first, I'm gonna put my hair up because it's like, I swear the second I put my hair down, even on a good hair day, I just get so hot and I don't want to have a fan blowing on me the entire video. So let's get rolling. So first things first, I really am curious about these. It's called Doll. That's the brand anyway. And I'll be honest, I don't know what doll means, but these are like crispy mung bean snacks. These bags are kind of small. Oh. I still want to try these. I'm very curious about them.
Ooh, nice, Popper Gupper. That always does feel so good. It's like almost like, oh, I kind of like got my hair done. I kind of want to like just get dressed up and go do something just because. Go somewhere just because you're feeling fresh and pretty.
But they have 3 flavors. I think I paid $2 for shipping for these because I didn't want to, they didn't have many other products or any other products. And I didn't want to order 6 of these. Because these were, now that I'm seeing the size of these were kind of expensive. But I'm really curious about them. I feel like they'd be really good salad toppers. We will be trying these in a separate video.
Dal is like, it's peas, lentils, beans, anything like that in a dish. So it's like you can get dal in different varieties, but it's here we go. It's a rich stew-like dish made from dried split pulses, lentils, peas, or beans. And it's in South Asian cuisine, staple food in India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. Often served with rice or roti. Now, who was it who said they're having a palak paneer tonight? Because, you know, foodie be jealous.
Video, but they have a buffalo chutney, a tandoori ranch, and a sweet chili masala. So, this is a brand by somebody who's born in India, and it's like Indian-based flavors. I'm very, very curious to try it. It's a small business. I'm excited because this is something like very new, something I've never experienced before. But Rosie, make sure you're editing Girly Pop because don't let your address be shown on the internet. Okay. You know what?
It's lentils, Edna.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have been dying to try these. And if you scroll on TikTok, as soon as you see this, you're going to probably be like, oh, this has been all over my FYP for such a long time.
Jennifer, it was March 2025. I'm just trying to think how long she's been unemployed for. Let's see. Where is it? I'm having a look. Oh, it was right after. No, she wasn't. It was, so she went on extended leave from her job. She was doing DoorDash. She crashed her car. This was around that time. And then she quit. And then she did Hi, Welcome to Me 2.0. And then skips to Vegas.
I'm hyped to try this. I won't even lie to y'all. Okay. These are the Prime Bites protein brownies. I got the variety pack of all the different flavors.
Healthy.
So let me show you.
I think at the time this happened, I remember like looking up like the prices and the nutritional of all of this stuff, and it was all just literally junk. I think actually Shikara Transformations did a good video on this.
What I'm talking about here. We've got peanut butter candy crunch, banana bread, glazed cinnamon roll, blueberry cobbler, chocolate glazed donut, birthday cake blondie. I'm gonna fuck that one up. Ooh, cookie dough bites flavored brownie.
Yeah, it was hundreds of dollars.
And chocolate cookie monster. Fun. So these are essentially like healthy protein brownie treats. That's how they're marketed. They have 5 grams of collagen, 19 grams of protein, and
sorry guys, if anybody's having issues with messages going through, I promise it's not me, it's not us. We're not deleting them. I think YouTube is glitching the fuck out.
yeah, they have whey protein in them, low in sugar, all that jazz. So I'm very excited to try these because I've been seeing them for the longest time and I just wouldn't pull the trigger on them. And the whole like purpose of this current order.
Yeah, so at the time that this came out, I begged her to do I know that she is controversial. Some people love her, some people hate her. At the time, I really wanted her take on all this protein junk. I was sort of disappointed that she didn't take more of an interest in Rosie because I had such an interest in Rosie. But she did do a reaction to this protein haul, which I thought was funny.
Was for me to try a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to try. Like the amount of stuff that I got is going to last me, honestly, probably a couple months. So I'm really excited to try this brand. I got oh my God, it comes, I didn't even realize. Okay, let me move that aside. Okay, so this is called Dozy.
I don't think it's got anything to do with the sentence or anything that you said. I think it's just YouTube is hiding random comments. And I don't think it's based on even the wording that you're using. I think it's just like I said, I'll go into someone's chat and I think I'm blocked because none of my messages come up. I don't know.
Dozy oats.
I'm going to bring you guys with me to feed my birdies. So I'm going to mute myself unless something majorly happens, but I am still watching. I'm still here, but it is feeding time here at the Nikki Sanctuary.
They're like pre-packaged, convenient overnight oats. I think I'll be making one of these tonight for tomorrow. And it comes with one of their Dozy oat containers. I did not even realize. That is so sick. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Because that just makes this easier. So we got chocolate peanut butter. Ooh, white chocolate latte. Ooh, I don't like coffee. I'm not gonna like that flavor out the gate, but you know, whatever. Cinnamon and brown sugar, apple cinnamon. Ooh, apple ginger. Maple blueberry, cinnamon raisin. Mango coconut. I'm really curious to try that one. Sweet peach and cherry chocolate. So the ones that I'm like probably not gonna like are gonna be cherry chocolate.
Miss Behavin'. Congratulations on your new fur, baby. That's so exciting. Tell us all about this popper. I do hope they are settling in well because that can be a rough adjustment for a rescue doggy. But hopefully the shelter or the rescue, wherever you got them from, you know, helped give you some tips about, you know, how to incorporate them into your family and stuff like that. How exciting.
Espresso one. But I wanted to try a variety of flavors, see what my thoughts were on all of them. And then, of course, if I really like these, I can reorder the flavors that I like.
We are all huge animal lovers here. Big, big fans of rescued animals. All of my animals are rescues. Thank you so much for adopting. Adopt and shop, y'all.
In that way. So I'm very excited to try those. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this now, because I want to film myself like prepping the oats and taste testing a lot of this stuff throughout the week this week. So I don't know what's in this one. I have no idea actually. Oh, I'm so excited for these. Okay, so they have a 5-pack. I bought 4 of them individually because I hate.
How exciting, Miss Behaven. Thank you so much for adopting and rescuing everybody. Love that. Love that. They get along great. That's awesome. Lainey, that'll be confusing, but I'm sure that, they'll both just be responding. Oh, how lovely. Thank you so much.
Anything to do with blue cheese. And there's like I think it's like a buffalo blue cheese or something blue cheese. I don't fucking know. But these are low calorie, healthy sauces, like essentially. By this, I think the brand is called Taste Flavor Co. I was scrolling. It's a wing sauce, marinade, dipping sauce. So they have a spicy garlic parm. Yum. And by the way, I think all of these are 10 calories. Yeah, they're all 10 calories a serving. These bottles are kind of small for what I paid. But I just thought this would be fun and something different.
That's amazing, Linda. Love that. Sorry, I'm in the kitchen now. It's a bit noisy. I'm going to mute myself.
I'm going to pull these out like kind of randomly one at a time. I'm not going to open them up all at once. But they have a cherry smoked barbecue. This is the one that I saw was consistently being reviewed as the best, which is the sweet honey mustard, which if y'all know me, I love me a honey mustard. So that's awesome. And then a hot honey sriracha. And I was like, hello. All of those I saw really good I saw really good reviews for all 5 of the flavors, but I don't do blue cheese. This is really exciting. I like this brand. I've tried a snack of theirs. I'll explain in a second because I don't want to spoil it. This is some real protein pasta. It comes with edamame spaghetti and fettuccine, black bean spaghetti, black bean fettuccine, and soybean spaghetti. So I love edamame. I have a feeling I'm going to love these. I am very curious about these. And this is like being adventurous. Let me show you. This entire box has 44 grams of protein. There is 4 servings. Oh no, scratch what I just said. So 2 ounces is a serving, and 2 ounces of this has 25 grams of protein. If you did a 3.5 ounce serving, which is almost double, that's 44 grams of protein. And there is and then for the 2 ounces, there's 11 grams of fiber, and there's 19 grams of fiber. So it's like a huge fiber protein source.
But what are the fucking calories?
I'm so curious to try this. Truly. Oh, the black bean breaks down the same, and so does the soybean. The black bean has 1 less gram of fiber, but it's the same otherwise. Cool. Oh wow, and there's 1 ingredient. It's edamame. 1 ingredient black beans. 1 ingredient organic soybeans. So like if you're somebody who does like paleo, this is definitely not keto. But if you do paleo or you like to just eat more like whole foods, this is 1 ingredient. So that's pretty lit. Really stoked about that. This is like some of the random TikTok shop stuff in this little bag here. So let's go for it. Okay. So, oh wow. Okay. Yeah, there's lots in here. Let's unpack. So first things first, I got some wall plugins because I really need them. I don't have any. I don't remember how much I paid for them. They were pretty cheap. I got, this is so cute. I got some Star and Moon chain, like glass chains. Mine are starting to get like more worn down, and I don't know what the word is, but they're just getting like, they're less shiny. They're just, it's just not a vibe. They're still cute, but this is going to be fun. And I can also just change them out, And then this one has some like bigger stars on it. Another silver chain. So these are similar vibes. Now this one is a risky one. This might look hideous, but these were all like $1. Like I'm not exaggerating. They're so fucking cheap. I got some colorful like links. I don't know. We'll have to see if it's a vibe. It might be like juvenile and weird, or it could be like colorful and fun. We don't know. It could be both. High-key.
Our anti-capitalist queen here doing I think it was like $300 or $400 haul from TikTok shop, and just buying literal garbage.
Oh yeah. And then this is also something that was like $1 or $2. It was like really cheap. It says, "You're safe to be you around me." It's just this little pin I can put on my purse or wherever. I can wear it if I want to go out, whatever. I just really wanted it, so I got it.
The worst part is that she wasn't working. She wasn't working here. She was doing a bit of door dashing and she just crashed her car. So she had no way of working. All of her money was coming from YouTube.
And then, I got another chain here. This one is just a bunch of tiny stars. Again, I got so many because I'm not kidding. They were $1. No more than 2. Woo! And then this one's just like these little pearled balls. I like silver. I'm not a gold girly. They had gold options, and I was like, I'd rather not. And then to match my purse and my backpack and my lunchbox, I have the cutest little strawberry slippers. So I got these. What is this? What are you? I got something else strawberry. Oh, it's just a little tote.
This is way too little. This is the first time I'm disappointed in a strawberry product that I bought. This is lame as fuck, actually. This is not, when I expect a tote, this is like a little kid's tote. This is not like what I would expect a tote to be.
You bought cheap crap, girl.
That's annoying. At least I'm excited about for around the house. So
string cheese. That was the last video we watched. So that was a year earlier. Or hang on. September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months earlier.
Talked about these before on my channel, but I haven't gotten this flavor yet.
Or was it a year and
I'm so hyped.
I don't know.
These are the legendary protein Pop-Tarts, but this is the birthday cake flavor. So I'm really excited to try this flavor. These are not cheap. This box was like $30. And maybe a little less than. But I'm telling you, they're so good. So I will have, my plan is to have like one of these with a bowl of protein yogurt, and that's my breakfast. So these are delicious. I love these. Highly recommend. I know I like the strawberry, so I'm gonna like this. If I don't, I have 10 of them to eat, and that's gonna be really upsetting. We're just gonna assume I'm gonna like it. Oh, I know what these are. Okay. So I ordered a bunch of these because you have to spend $30 on the TikTok shop from stores to not pay shipping. So I stocked up on these because I knew they'd be freaking delicious. I got these from Benji's Snack Shack, and they sell a bunch of Amish beef sticks. Yeah, so each stick is 6 grams of protein. So this is just the honey flavored Amish beef sticks. The teriyaki flavored beef sticks. These will last a really long time. I can't really smell them, but these are honey barbecue and hickory. The next snack that I'm excited for is called Collie Puffs. Again, something else I saw all over my FYP that I was like, I really want to try. Because here's the thing about me. I need me a chip every now and again. If I don't have like a crunchy texture situation, I get crabby. And I, frankly, am a lot more likely to binge. This is like a 15 count pack, I think. How cute. They have, I'm not going to use this or anything, but they gave me this big ass sticker. So let's see. We got honey barbecue, chili lime, salt and pepper.
My own chat just denied my chat. Okay. So I typed like nothing harmful. Okay. I don't know if I can even show you guys. I'm going to take a screenshot so you can see my StreamYard. I typed, sorry about my birds. They're just saying hi. It's their food time. Look at this. See, I wrote time traveling girls here in my own chat, and it said, nope. It thinks I'm spamming myself. Oh, dear. You're not alone, guys. It's me too. Sorry.
White cheddar. Oh, I'm not goes up.
Sorry.
And hot habanero ranch. I think they got like 3 of each flavor. Yeah, that looks about right. This next product, it says it's from Shark Tank. I don't really watch the show that heavily, but this is another like low calorie snack option. Because what I like to do sometimes is I will just order these types of things in bulk from TikTok or wherever. And then what I do is I don't need snacks for like 1 to 2 months, depending on how much I order and what I like of what. So, anywho, these are called Like Air popcorn. They have sour cream and onion, cinnamon bun. I'm really excited for cinnamon bun. Pancake, classic, white cheddar. I think that's everything, yeah. So these little packs are all 80 calories each. So if I just want like a little munch of something, that'll provide that. Oh, okay. So there's this TikToker that I love. Her name is like Smaller Sam or something. Like she talks about PCOS a lot. I'll try to remember to like insert her information on the screen. And she made a video with these products where she basically turned them into cereal. Like she put some of these in a bowl with some banana slices and almond milk and had that as like a part of a meal or for her meal or whatever that day. And I've tried these before, like one flavor, and they were pretty expensive from Publix for a smaller size bag. And so these are called the Drizzlicious. They're like basically mini rice cakes in a bunch of delicious flavors. So this one is French toast bites. We got cocoa drizzled popcorn. This is the one I've had before. Birthday cake. So good. Give me birthday cake flavored anything and I'm happy. We got another. Oh, this is just actually like chocolate drizzled popcorn. And you get 2 of those. They have salted caramel bites, cookies and cream, cinnamon swirl bites, s'more bites, and very berry bites. So 1 serving of these, by the way, well, that popcorn is different, but yeah, 1 serving of these is like 90 calories. A serving of this is 120. And then the last thing that I got a wooden cutting board with some like plastic ones because I want to replace the plastic ones that we have. Because the ones that we have are old, they're getting warped. And this came in like a little bundle, and I was like, oh yeah, because like in case you missed it, I broke our wooden cutting board. I'm super bummed about it. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, my lamp's almost broke. Oh, tea. Oh, there's this like little area to store these in. Oh, that's convenient. Oh, that's so convenient.
Hi, Icky.
I love that.
I'm just feeding the birds. We'll be back in a sec.
I think it's a little more complicated, but I digress. So they have like little labels on them. I don't know why the yellow one isn't the cheese one, but I digress. Chickens, fish, I'm assuming beef, yes. Am I gonna actually follow these? Bread? No, not at all. But if you like that kind of separation and organization, that's for vegetables. And then this one doesn't have a label, so it's for anything. There's a lot of these in here. These are durable. These are the one downside though that I think I like about the ones that I have is the ones that I have like bumpy ridges to kind of keep it in place. So I'll let you guys know when I use these if I like them. All right, so that is my like protein healthy snack ingredient haul. We got some ingredients, some sauces, and some breakfast items and snacks. Yeah, that's really that on that. So I would thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful evening wherever you are, and stay true. Bye guys.
Okay, so
Hey, guess what?
both. Next thing I have pulled up is this one, which was, so that was a few months beforehand. She had crashed her car. Do you guys want to watch that one? Or the other one that I had was, oh, the traveling one. The traveling as a super fat. That's what I was thinking, so that we can imagine how she's traveling to see Remy. I think we're going to do this one quick.
And filed my nails because I'm going to try putting these on. I have 30 minutes till I need to leave for the airport. Hopefully this all goes well. I'm so nervous. I made some decisions because, yeah, I fucked up. I can't find any more bread. I thought we had more bread, so I can't make my own sandwich, and I don't have any like grab and go drink options in the house, so I'm just gonna hit up Wendy's. These are pretty. I'm so anxious, y'all. Like, I woke up this morning, and I shit you not, I like started gagging. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That passed a bit. I didn't even have to take GoFran yet. But I am glad I decided to pack it. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck. Okay, there we go. I'm going to bring some nail glue in my suitcase. And I'm also going to pack the leftover nails in my suitcase. Ooh, pretty. That's tea. I want to have fake nails for this. Oh, man, I'm terrified, bro. Like, I'm just fucking terrified. I wish I could talk more about the project itself, because, like, I just wish I was in a different place in life. Like, I wish I had been able to make different decisions getting up to this moment in some ways. But
okay, so this was the trip to Vegas, guys. This was September 2025. She was about to go to Vegas. She's saying now, like, I wish that I had have done some stuff, and I wish things were a little bit different now. And it's so weird because the other day she was talking about, oh, this Vegas thing is about to come out and I really wish that I did things different. So I'm really, really curious to see this project that she did in Vegas. But I just thought I'm curious to see her traveling because it might give us a bit of an inkling of what is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks when she goes to see Remy.
But everything happens for a reason, and I know, like, you know, I have some plans and ideas for like my upcoming life. No. Ow, that hurt. Okay, ow. Okay, let's try that again. I'm really not great at press-ons, by the way, in case you can't tell. I hate this glue bottle though. Okay, let's try that again. I'm just so scared. So, I'm gonna focus. I think on doing this. We watch something on my phone. I'll pop back in with the end results at some point. So far, I'm not doing super hot on the whole like let's try to be frugal front. My bad. But I'm not gonna spend like a fuck ton of money or anything like that. So, and I don't know if I said this. I offer my brother Wendy's because he's driving me and he's gonna pick me up when I get home, which is gonna save me a good amount on the Uber costs, which I know would be reimbursed, but I still have to. Well, I'd still have to like. Well, I guess I don't have to pay up front for them anymore because they gave me a voucher, but I'd rather use those vouchers while I'm in Vegas. So I'm currently waiting in line to board. I got here just in time. We're boarding in like 5 minutes.
Also, just to give you a heads up, aircraft hold 175. 94 of you checking in. So lots of open seats there, guys. So
lots of open seats. Cool. Awesome. So we're gonna have tons of room. So I got my 2 tickets, and I am super excited and super nervous. I didn't buy anything at the airport. I'm just because this first flight's like an hour long, and then the next flight is gonna be like 3 or so hours. So I'm gonna buy something to drink in the next airport, and if I get hungry, I've got plenty of food with me. And then the only money I've spent besides the Wendy's today is I tipped the guy who wheeled me here $10 because he deserves it. But yeah. Okay, so we're currently like been sitting on the plane for almost 30 minutes, and basically the dispatch computer in Dallas went down. I don't know. Oh, there's stuff on my glasses. Love that for me. Oh, what got on my glasses? Ew. Anyway, so my layover, thankfully, is like an hour and a half to almost 2 hours, so I should be okay. I'm just right now they're saying everybody's connections are fine. We're just sitting around waiting at this point. Oh, I already hasn't been a few hours. I must have not dried my nails out enough. Yeah, that's annoying. But yeah, there's been a travel delay, and say lovey. I'm not gonna waste the money on it, but there is a Kylie Jenner makeup vending machine. Huh. That's cool. Like I don't need it, but I'm just like, oh, you can see he's taking pictures too. I just realized this is like a Pokemon vending machine. Oh, my brother would peek. Hello, baby. Oh my god. Crazy.
Phew, I'm sorry, guys, but as most of the people who are regularly here in chat know, that when it comes to my animals, they are my priority. So, of course, when it is their feeding time, I drop everything momentarily and I go and I feed them because we have a bit of a routine here. And I do apologize for anybody who was like, what happened? Or anybody coming in like, where is the girl? Where is Nikki? So this was when they still had the people of size policy where bigger people were able to get a second seat comped or free, either free or refunded, basically. And now they have apparently changed that policy. So now they actually have to purchase 2 seats. So for the upcoming trip that she's about to go on, the guy had to purchase her 2 seats. I believe that when you get wheelchair assistance, you do receive like priority boarding and stuff like that. I'm curious. She says she's going to do a review of it, so I guess we're going to find out. But yeah. Oh, I found some of the hospital stuff the other day. Another time. We'll look at how she goes traveling so that we can compare it to this up and coming trip. And then we'll see how we feel after that.
Okay, let's check out the room.
Hey, Polly. This video was from September 2025. It's interesting because we watched September 2023 to start off with. Then we watched September 2024. Now we're watching September 2025. I must be in a September mood today. Well, I think she's going. I don't think he's a troll. Personally.
Cute. That's on the lights. Aw, that's cute. So they have this like fancy sliding door. This is like a pretty standard Hilton. Ooh, love the shower. Perfect. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't even need to get makeup remover wipes. Oh. So yeah, I've used that shampoo before. I really like it. Can you guys look at me? I'm exhausted. Girl.
How far is the flight between Florida and Vegas? Maximum 5.5 hours of flying. Try going from Australia to France. Try going Australia to anywhere. Even, okay, just to fly across the country is like 10 hours. So, I mean, it's not that long. It's a very short flight.
I feel like I got run over by a truck.
We like to get over to the US or to get over to Europe. It's basically like 2 days of traveling for us.
All right, let's get like set up. Oh my God. I am officially in the hotel. I have my sleeping bed and my bullshit bed. So my suitcase is on the bullshit bed.
I think like if you're not used to it, I think being here in Australia, we're so far from everything that everything is a long journey. We kind of get used to it, but if you're not used to it, a couple of hours is long. But man, it used to take me 3 hours by public transport just to get to university. It takes almost 2 hours just to get from me to the fucking airport. It's a long way. Everything's big here.
And I saw a TikTok the other day somebody who was in a hotel by themselves, and she was like, "This is my sleeping bed, and this is my eating bed," and like low key, that's what's gonna happen here. I'll be over here when I'm eating, so I can keep this bed clean.
Sleeping bed, eating bed, sleeping bed, eating bed, sleeping bed, eating bed. Got it.
In bed, and like low key, that's what's gonna happen here. I'll be over here when I'm eating, so I can keep this bed clean. If I'm even eating in the room.
Yeah.
Well, I probably will tonight. I'm just gonna figure out what I'm doing for dinner while I'm in the pool because it's 8:30 p.m. Vegas time. I landed around 7. I have no idea how it took me an hour and a half. I think it was just the chaos of everything. And anyway, I am drained, so I'm gonna go get in the pool and just like relax and stretch a bit because I had some major pain flare shit go down the second leg of the trip. And I did end up tipping another $10 because I really needed the wheelchair system that time. So I am tired, which means hopefully I'll sleep good tonight. I just have to make sure I don't drink anything caffeinated from here on out. They gave me a couple waters. And I just filled the ice bucket, so I'll let that thaw. So I'll have some ice water in there too. Oh, and then I get to wear this downstairs. Quite excited to wear this. This is my pool cover up. Cute, fun, fresh. It's adorable. Love it. Okay.
Do you guys remember where this was from?
I don't want to waste any more pool time.
Anyone who's been here a little while will have seen this, but my side by sides. I can't help it. If you guys ever need some side-by-sides or you need a receipt of some sort, most of them are in my short form content in my shorts. Just FYI. Where was I now? Now I'm lost. Here.
All time. So I'm just gonna bring my phone on the tripod. I'm not gonna bring a light because that's obnoxious. I might vlog in the pool if there's no one there.
And don't get me wrong, I couldn't care less about what her size is. I care about the fact that she came into Girl World and said, I am so different to the other girls. Foodie eating on camera triggers me, makes me want to be INGE. She needs to stop eating these huge portions on camera. And now Rosie comes on camera and does the exact same thing, if not fucking worse. Everything about her channel is food centric. Actually, more so than Foodie or Amber these days. So are you here to be different to the girls or are you a girl?
And talk a bit more, but your girl
Ew.
needs to go.
Yes.
Bye. I have the entire pool to myself. Not a
What's in her boob? Oh my gosh, is that the room key?
soul is here.
What is this? I'm not sexualizing you. I'm trying to figure out what that is in your boob.
In Las Vegas,
Is that her room key?
baby. What is happening? What is my life?
Yes, she was on a very heavy period at the time, according to her. And I believe she wore 3 pairs of pants on the plane to avoid any seepage. And now she's just having a nice old wash off in the public pool.
I cannot believe this is real. I am flummoxed, floored, bamboozled, geeked, scared, nervous, anxious, happy.
Can you imagine when okay, so I remember somebody saying in her chat the other day, like, oh, he's going to pick you up from the airport or whatever it was. And they were like, oh, I just know, like, if I was going to go meet a guy, I would want to be able to, like, go and, like, chill out somewhere, have a shower, like, get myself refreshed before going and meeting the person. And she was like, well, like, don't quote me because I don't know the exact words. I didn't think that much about it, but now I am. She said something like, well, when you're just so excited to meet somebody, like, you don't care about that. And I'm thinking about it and I don't want to think about it, but I'm also thinking about the gallon of Hippoglands on her wish list. Actually, we're going to check her wish list too.
Afraid. A myriad of things. The weather, or the pool is really cool, but it's kind of hot here, so it feels amazing. I have a hot tub over there. We might hit that up later. Oh.
I have a big day ahead of me tomorrow. Tomorrow I don't think it's going to be easy, but it's going to be important. And I love that no one has figured it out yet. So I'm going to go relax and enjoy the pool and just mellow for a minute later. Make sure to check out my Instagram and shorts for some of the fun little pool videos.
They saw my tum-tum.
That I filmed while.
Hey, Casita, welcome in. HipaCleanse is like an antimicrobial, antibacterial wash. And her new love interest sent her a self-help book and a bottle of HipaCleanse. We still don't know why she went to Vegas, but it's going to be coming out soon.
While I was out here by myself, just vibing to some music. It was quite a fun time for sure. So I've got like an hour of pool time before pool time's up. And I was like, okay, well, because I told you guys, like, originally I wanted to try out Whataburger. Well, I'm looking and I'm look at the menu and I'm like, I feel like there's a lot missing here. And because I've heard like one of the must tries is the Dr. Pepper float. And I was like, well, maybe I can get.
Oh, it's your first time ever watching Rosie? Wow, I don't know how you stumbled across us, but after this, you might want to go and check out some of her lore, some of her history. I have like a bunch of playlists, a bunch of streams. If you ever need something to listen to, if you want to learn more, we have like a long, actually, no, not long, because I have only been streaming since October, but there is plenty of content to catch up on. Going to bed, Edna. Good night, darling. Thanks for being here. So I don't know what's going on with your main account, but fill me in later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.
I can get a small one because I just want to try it. I've heard about it for years. Nothing like that. There was like this weird issue in the app when I was trying to add like a chicken tender meal where it like wouldn't let me continue. And I was just like, let me try something. So I downloaded the Whataburger app and made an account real quick. And I was like, oh, there's way like there's not even half of the menu on DoorDash. So fuck that. I did see there's a Cheesecake Factory nearby, and I haven't had Cheesecake Factory in forever. And I have a $25 credit. So I might do that.
Do you guys want to know the one and only screenshot that I saved from the whole Vegas trip? What was that? No, I got us lost.
There's not even half of the menu on DoorDash. So fuck that. I did see there's a Cheesecake Factory nearby, and I haven't had Cheesecake Factory in forever. And I have a $25 credit. So I might do.
Well, you've come to the right place. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Most of the girls here in chat are quite up to speed. The thing with Rosie is that she is a liar, a huge liar. She is a manipulator. She is, according to ex-friends and, past relationships, abusive. She wants all of the diagnoses that she doesn't have and ignores the ones that she does have. Yeah, there's a lot to Rosie, and this is not her first community. So Girl World is like her, her last resort. She's been through multiple different communities in the past and been yeeted out of all of them or thrown herself out because she picks fights with people. She's toxic. Like I said, go back through some of my old streams. If you want the short of it, go to the shorts section. There's like most of the major receipts are there about like nasty things. There's playlists about when she was nasty to her coworkers, when she used homeless youths, when she checks herself into the psych ward every time something goes wrong in her life and she has a fight with somebody, from when she decided to basically make a child like 9 years old come out to their parent. Like there's so many nasty things she's done. She lives with her brother who is autistic, and she's been chasing an autism diagnosis. And I think that might be the last thing that we watched today, guys, because I did upload that to the channel. There's so much. There's so much. So we might watch when she was going for her autism diagnosis, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. How about that?
Do that. I don't know. I'm gonna scroll around for a minute and see if there's anything cool. That is like the 10th helicopter.
She basically had a nervous breakdown about a troll emailing her, and now she, like, some random guy like jumped in her emails a couple of weeks later, and she's now about to fly and go meet him in person and stay with him for 2 weeks. So that is why we are watching this one now, where she's traveling, just to get an idea of what her travel might be like. And then we've just been fucking around today, honestly. If I'm frank about it, we've just been fucking around, looking at some stuff I haven't seen in a while, and some things we might need refreshers on. It's been a bit of a silly one, just popping around the place.
I don't know what that means, but there's just like lots of helicopters flying over us right now. I don't know. Anyway, but so no Whataburger tonight. So I just wanted to show you guys what I ordered for.
This is the voice that she makes when she wants everybody to know that she's really in pain and really tired. This is her "Mom, can I stay home from school today?" voice.
My first dinner in Vegas, I ended up choosing Lazy Dog Bar. The food looked really good, and I was just kind of cruising around. And I wanted to try something like I've never had before. And like items I've never had before. So I don't even normally like deviled eggs, but I was so intrigued by these crispy deviled eggs. I must try them. So I got them. I got some Brussels sprouts for, health. So healthy. You can tell all the health all over those Brussels sprouts. But they're gonna taste delicious.
Oh yeah, her calories for this were like thousands, right? A few people added them up at the time, and it was like in the thousands, I believe.
And then I got barbecue bison meatloaf. So this is meatloaf made out of bison. And there's like string onions. Editing Rosie, look up what you ordered, bitch, and describe it.
I feel like, because I remember at the time thinking like, this is like what, I would eat in a day. I think it was like around the like 3,000 mark, something like that.
I don't know what's fucking happening here. There's onions and
I know Ozzy knows it. Where's Ozzy? I know Ozzy knows.
Mashed potatoes, and this looks like something to taste good. I thought I got the version without ice cream because I don't want ice cream. I really don't.
Yeah.
But this is an apple huckleberry pie for dessert. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish all this or not, but I wanted to try everything. I got a $25
Skinny queen doesn't know if she can finish all 4 meals.
off credit that I was saving for like a bougie meal like this. So
That's
this. So
that's what she got. If anybody wants to add it up, I feel like it was in the thousands. Whoops.
This without the credit would have been like over $60, but with the credit it was a little more reasonable for what I got.
The interesting part is like she yelled at people saying like, if you can't afford to tip your workers, then you shouldn't be going out at all. But like, hello? A $45.50 bill and a $2 tip at this cafe. Never forget. She literally was like fighting with people in her comments about like, because she was like, guys, if you can't tip, then you just probably shouldn't be going out to eat. Excuse me, ma'am. You tip $2 on a $45 meal.
Let's try it. I look like hell. Don't mind me.
Oh, look at me.
I want to try. I'm so curious. I'm so curious about this. Looks like there's a little piece of bacon on top, deep fried egg white with a deviled egg mix and paprika on top.
So I want to get the bacon in the bite. Let me try it. There is something in this. I think it might be the bacon that makes it. I think there's something in the seasonings. That is so good. Holy crap. Bro, what the fuck? That's one of the best things I've ever eaten. What is happening? Excuse the ankle. I'm exhausted. I don't care. I'm just gonna do a quick little taste test. And I'm gonna eat my food and go the fuck to sleep because I have an early morning.
The crazy thing was, like, at the exact same time that this, like, she was doing this, she was grilling people in her comments. Like, she was arguing with people. People were like, well, I can't afford a 15 or 20% tip because I think it was to do with like the wheelchair service. She tipped the guy $10. People were like, oh, you should probably tip more than that. She's like, I tip so much at restaurants, like, da, 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 da. And then people were like, well, I can't afford to tip whatever amount. And she was like, well, if you can't afford to tip the 15%, then you shouldn't be eating out. Meanwhile, she's tipping $2. I wonder if I've got those screenshots.
I haven't eaten anything since the plain snacks and the double stack that I had in my backpack. Oh, I don't know how I feel about capers. Do I like capers? I don't even know. There's capers on this. Oh. I don't think I like capers. Oh my god. Yeah. The ones that were in the capers were gross. I don't like capers. Noted. The ones that weren't super capery, they look pretty good. What are you? Ooh. That's supposed to be the sauce for the meatloaf. Ooh. Oh, it's kind of like a gravy tea. So, yeah, there's like string onions on this. Tomatoes. Okay, weird. Oh. I think it's wrapped in bacon. And then there's a layer of spinach. So, like, there's a layer of spinach. So, let me try first the potatoes. Oh my god, so good. Jesus. They're very real, not processed at all. Not, like, they're creamy, but not too creamy, not too buttery. Oh, that bacon is, this gravy is crazy. Let me try the meatloaf real quick. I don't know if I've had bison before. I might have, but I'm excited to try it. It's very different from a ground beef one. It has like a peppery quality to it that
Whoops. I was looking for something. Lovely to have you, Linda. I hope that you enjoyed. We are very welcoming of all new people who want to learn about Rosie. It is our goal here to make sure that everybody's educated and aware. I do believe in my heart that she is a dangerous person. So thank you very much for being open-minded and willing to hear us out and learn a little bit about her. And I do hope that we see you again soon. Thank you to anybody who is headed to bed. Totally understandable. I know it's getting late over there. It's getting late here, so it must be late there. It's turning into an Insomnia Girls stream. But good night. And yeah, I'm going to skip through this eating. Don't worry. We're about to skip through the eating.
that I don't know if I'm bad on camera. Oh my god. If you will play Paraflexy Dog, this video. It's fine, but I think it's like a sensory thing. Like the flavor profile of it was really just like
the chewing, the wheezing, all of it.
Overstimulating the fuck out of me, and I really just wasn't feeling it. If I liked bison, I think this would be very good, but I don't like bison. So noted. I wanted to explore out of my comfort zone. This was really good. I just made sure to eat all the spinach out of it. I just obliterated the crispy deviled eggs, and I ate all of the Brussels sprouts minus the capers.
I think she might have ordered her dinner from the pool. So maybe, and she's still in her pool. I was about to call it a pool nightie. She's in her pool nightie, in her cover up. So maybe the hair was still wet from the pool.
I just heated this up, so I want to try that for dessert. I'm gonna throw out the ice cream because, like I said, I don't want it.
Thanks for being here, Libby.
I don't even know if I'm gonna save this. I tried eating a little bit of this with some of the dressing, but then this tasted unwashed. I was like, ugh, I don't like that.
You're concerned about unwashed lettuce while you're literally wheezing. You can hardly fucking breathe.
So, like, it doesn't come with a dressing. I think it's just for like decoration, which is dumb because that's a decent lettuce thing. And like when I'm traveling, I do try to eat vegetables. Like, you know,
sometimes
the vitamin and nutrients go in. This smells divine. Like, it smells so good.
All we've seen her eat recently, guys, help me. We've seen her eat sweet potatoes. We've seen her eat pizza rolls. We've seen her eat quiche. Oh, and it turned out, like, I saw somewhere that, you know, the other day when she like had a meltdown because Yami was in chat, because Yami was in chat. Yami sent her a present, like a peace offering. I'm working on clipping all that shit in defense of Yami. So she started with that salmon. I think it was like 6. And by the time she came back and actually shredded that salmon, it was 9. Well, what was happening with that salmon in those 3 hours? It wasn't in the maybe it was in the air fryer that whole time. I doubt that she pulled it out, let it cool, put it in the fridge, and then pulled it back out again.
So it's apple and huckleberry, which I'm like, I don't even know what huckleberry tastes like.
Good night, Libby.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna skip past this. I think we're pretty much done here.
And I'm going to go nighty-night. Tomorrow's a big day. There might be a big time jump in between now and then.
I feel like I've been missing out on this screenshot this whole time. And I feel like I need it. Hey, Tinks. Welcome in. Just grabbing me a screenshot.
Maybe I'll check it in the morning.
She still hasn't uploaded that. that was the past salmon one, but this salmon one, like, we're still waiting for the upload because she said like she had an hour and a half of footage that she needed to edit down, and it's been how many days? It says 5 days. 5 days since the stream. And then on Instagram, it was like, what? So that salmon, she defrosted it. She left it sitting in the air fryer, like probably lukewarm temperature for like 3 hours. Then she shredded it up on stream. Then she, I don't know, left it out, put it in the fridge, whatever, for another few days. And then she turned it into salmon patties or salmon cakes. It's in my videos. Like, what, 3 days ago? Actually, I'm going to my channel now anyway, because there is something that we need to see. Where was it? Videos. Was it yesterday? No, not yesterday. So I believe it was two days ago that she made those salmon patties. And we still haven't got the video yet. Still waiting.
We'll see. It's going to depend on a lot of factors, but I'm going to have to be hush-hush about tomorrow regardless. And, yeah. I just wanted to share a little taste test moment with y'all because, it's fun to try new foods and all that jazz. So, yeah, I'll see y'all
Girl, this angle, man.
around.
Okay, bye. Oops. Oh, well. That is MFN, a friend of the channel. She is currently streaming Katie, MFW, a drunk mess. I was going to show you guys this one, completing autism assessment, opening up about my childhood and struggle busting through life. And this will be the one to wrap us up for today.
I'm so stressed out.
I gotta pee real bad. I'm gonna let this play for a sec. I need to pee.
I do try to stay positive, but I also stay real. And this is fucking real right now. Hey, I don't know at one point if this is going to be at the start of a vlog or in the midst of a vlog, but I'm at work right now, and I am 2 days before my assessment. I don't remember if I've talked about this yet or not, but basically my psychologist recommended that I stop taking my ADHD medication 4 days before the appointment, and in which case I contacted my psychiatrist, or I asked her to contact my psychiatrist. They work in the same building, and to have him to make sure that he knows that. So he actually called me like the same day. I was like, oh, hey, because he doesn't really ever call me. And he was like, explained to me what he'd been told. And I was like, yeah, that's right. And I wanted you to know in case there was anything I needed to know. He was like, yeah, I want you to actually wean off of it. So I weaned off of it for 4 days, went down from 2 to 1 milligrams of the 10X, which I've talked a little bit about. But 10X has like changed my life. Anytime I'm talking to an ADHDer, I'm like, listen, you really should look into 10X because it doesn't have the same stock issues as Adderall. It's, I believe, like a non-stimulant one or a less stimulating one. And I've had incredible success with it. It has significantly helped with my uneasiness, my intrusive thoughts, my racing thoughts, my, it does improve some of my executive dysfunction. It's not a cure for ADHD, but it helps mitigate a lot of the symptoms. So
how about we don't recommend people try random medications just because you switch medications like they're going out of fashion. Literally, there was a time where she had to go into the psych ward because her doctor was like, you've tried everything. You cycled through medications over the last 2 weeks. That is not good for you. If you're going to keep on doing this, then you need to go in and be monitored to do this. Okay. So what have I put here? This is November 2023. Yeah, how about we just like, as somebody who has ADHD and is medicated and has been on the same medication for many, many years now, after a bit of trial and error, like I recommend, like, don't tell people like what they should or shouldn't take. Like leave that to their fucking doctors. That was a different one. So the salmon one that I'm talking about now was just a couple of days ago. Yeah. But there's been a couple of salmon incidents. The one where she took a bite and said, like, I'm going to put the rest in these salmon cakes. That was like, what, like a year ago or something? But she did more salmon cakes like a couple of days ago. So, yeah.
I am struggling today. Thank God tomorrow is my day off anyway, for my reduced work weeks that I have. Because I don't know how the fuck I'd work tomorrow. I have no fucking clue. And I'm going to have to call off Thursday because the appointment is on Thursday and it's hours of testing. And I'm not going to like try to race home. It's also an hour away. Like I'm going to be leaving the house around 11 a.m. not getting home till around probably 6 or 7 because I'm planning to like eat out for
LaFay, me too. I would call it dangerous. Fucking dangerous.
for dinner, like go get something to eat. And, you know, I'm planning on doing that, which I don't normally really do nowadays, but I'm already like struggling to function, and I'm already like doing so much, and this is like so emotionally overwhelming. And yeah, anyway, I have therapy tomorrow. In fact, I got like 20 emails in a row of my therapist. She's got me booked out till February because your girl needs weekly. Me needing that much therapy? Who would have thunk? Anyway, I'm very overwhelmed.
And this fucking pisses me off, girl, because like, again, I think I said this in my last stream. Where is this therapy going? Because you are not improving. You are getting worse. So you've had 13 plus years of therapy at this point. At this stage, you wanted it weekly, and none of it has actually stuck in your brain. I personally just think that she likes going and talking about herself and hearing her own voice and having somebody go, oh yeah, I don't think she's taken on board any of the coping skills that they provide to you in therapy. Personally.
Being off of Tenex has been difficult. It's the medication that I feel is the most successful for mitigating my mental health issues, and I'm really feeling it. Like I'm really.
Yes, Minion. It's in one of my shorts, I think. I did show you guys because it was like gross. It was like on the bench. And she was like, oh, there's a storm coming. Here.
I'm gonna cut myself off a little chunk of some fresh salmon to munch on.
Off the bench.
Fresh cooked salmon is so good.
It was like nothing left by the end.
One more bite, and then the rest goes in the patties. I love salmon.
And in the end, only half a fillet went into the actual patties. Look, did you see how much went in the end? Nothing. But when was this from? I don't even know how to see. Where's my info? Description. September 25. God, we're really on a September roll today. Where was the thing that I was showing you guys originally? I'm lost. I lost it. I lost our spot. Here. Gosh.
Really like feeling it without it. And I'm only on, tonight's going to be night 3. I'm not taking it, or night 2. I don't remember exactly. It's like at 9:20 p.m.
She had like 2 fillets of fresh and the rest was canned. But by the time she went to put the fresh stuff into her patties, there was like half a fillet left. And in this most recent one, we don't know because she had a tantrum halfway through, and there's supposedly a video coming, like an edited video, but we haven't seen it yet. So I guess we wait and see.
p.m. right now, so it's pretty slow. So I'm just waiting for a call, basically. And so I keep compulsively looking at my mic. It is muted. I'm just like, if you work in a call center, you get it. I have accidentally muttered something, thinking I was muted when I wasn't. That feeling is one you don't want to ever feel.
And also, like, not even necessarily fresh, because I think that the salmon that she put into these most recent batch of salmon cakes was frozen.
It's not fun nor fresh. Yeah, there's no update on the Manjaro. I received a lot of wonderful feedback on my last vlog, and I'm just anxious about the Manjaro thing. In fact, part of this aspect of what's been going on, I texted my therapist today because the night before, I almost texted her at 4 a.m. and then I stopped myself and was like, maybe I'll text her tomorrow. But I texted her because I'm now off the medication, right? And so last night at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't know how else to say this other than to say it, but like I panic ate a bag of marshmallows because I was so like not doing great and was not happy with myself about it. And because I'm really lacking in the dopamine right now. And
do you guys know, like around this time she filmed a vlog where she literally put marshmallows on the scales like she was weighing drugs? Not even joking.
And I am doing that fun, fresh thing where I'm struggling with eating enough throughout the day to prevent binging at night. And so, yeah, I'm in the trenches right now, and I'm not like giving up or trying to make excuses. This is just like my reality. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm going through. And
again, trigger warning. The thing is, guys, like I know that it's necessary to provide trigger warnings and give everybody a heads up and give you guys resources, which will be in the description after this. There is actually a website that I found recently, and it's just called findahelpline.com. And when you go on there, hang on, I'm going to show you guys because I think it's really cool. So there's this website called findahelpline.com, and then you can like pick your country, and then you can search your concern, and it will give you like whatever you need help with, you see? So I definitely recommend you guys, if you ever need help with anything, Find a Helpline has been a really great, I found that to be a really cool resource that's just like international, if you are struggling with anything. Where am I again? I've got too many tabs open because I want to make sure I link everything for you guys at the end. Yeah, I thought that was a really cool resource. I was like, I fuck with that.
She told me, I told her talked to her about it. She told me, like, you know, given the circumstances, like I shouldn't be too hard on myself. Like it makes sense. Like, you know, I'm adjusting to not having my medication for a medical reason. And it's a temporary thing. It's a temporary setback. Things will go back to normal. Blah, 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 blah. It's just hard because now that I'm trying to be more aware of what I'm doing to myself and like understanding the reality of my situation, I'm dealing with a lot more guilt and shame than I'm used to, because that was like the benefit of fat acceptance and health at every size and everything, is just like not needing to feel those feelings because of information and perspective that basically helped free you of the culpability of responsibility. And
yeah, I can't remember who showed that. I don't know, like Supermod Lily or one of the other amazing mods that I know around the place. Or maybe I Googled like international resources for like crisis situations or something like that. And yeah, I found that and I was like, that's actually fucking great. And like I tried it out for Australia, and it's got like, if you type in like ED, it comes up with all of the different resources. It's very cool.
You know, that was a benefit, right? That was a good part of it in the short term on the mental health aspect, but in terms for me and my long term and my physical health, not necessarily, right? So
it even has the like quick exit button. So if you are in a DV situation or whatever, you can like click out really quickly, which I think is always fucking amazing. Just great.
I'm just trying to understand that, like, yeah, I did that. It was a thing that happened. It would have been better if I could have not, but all I can do is move forward and hope that the things work out with my insurance. It's just stressful. You know, I'm trying to not even like really get too in depth with my plan or anything yet, because what I've learned working in healthcare is like the more you call around and get the runaround and heighten up your stress levels and get things pushed around, half the time it ends up getting overcomplicated and not even getting fixed right, or taking longer to get fixed than if you just like sit and let the wait times do their thing. And I know the standard processing time for prior authorizations are like a 5 to 7 business day venture on average. And so I'm very overwhelmed by my life right now, and I'm not really doing too much. And in my day-to-day life, besides trying to work and rest, as much as I talk about that assessment and that.
So you're in typical Rosie fashion, overwhelmed by doing nothing all day.
Process and like wanting to show it to my parents. I mean, like, for one,
that was, for anybody who doesn't know, that was her main goal here, was just to like stick it to her parents and say, see, you gave Levi all this special treatment and I was actually autistic as well the whole time.
And that process and like wanting to show it to my parents. I mean, like, for one, I live with my parents, just in case people aren't aware of that. My family and I live together, and we all like contribute towards the household together. And so like I'm not like estranged from them. And I never said that like they don't care. It's just they don't get it. And I don't think they understand the magnitude of it. And I don't think that they understand how having to accept this reality that I am someone who's autistic, what that implicates for what my child.
I wonder if your parents feel vindicated like how you wanted to feel vindicated. I wonder if they feel vindicated now that you got the result back saying you are not autistic.
Childhood looked like and their role in it. And I mean, I don't think I've said this on YouTube, but I've said this multiple times. If I was them, I wouldn't want to accept it either, because I lived that life too. And you know, at the end of the day, it's like
your mom literally got a degree in like counseling so that she could help you the best that she could. And you're like throwing that in her face like you did nothing for me. She literally had a problem child and went and got trained to deal with you and still couldn't fucking manage you. Because you've been a 400-pound bowling ball since you were 15 years old.
It just adds another layer of complexity to my childhood. I don't talk a ton about my home life as a kid on the internet because my parents are not who they once were. Unlike a lot of people in my generation, my parents like actually went to therapy for an extended period of time and bettered themselves in ways most millennials my age don't get to experience. And so I don't like to judge up aspects of my life that no longer apply to who they are. To one, like try to paint myself as like a victim, or to paint them as villains, or to
So basically your parents needed to go to therapy to talk out like what the fuck happened with this child that they've got, who is just angry at them for, inverted commas, abusing her, when all they did was like, hey, we want to help you. You're not autistic like your brother. You've got something else going on. Let me go and do a whole entire freaking degree to try and help you. And you still called it abuse. I would need therapy too if I was your mom and dad.
garner sympathy. Like, I don't want any of that shit. So what good is bringing up those details really do besides provide context to my childhood? And it is hard for me to talk about aspects of my diagnosis and getting this sorted without bringing up aspects of how I was treated as a child that really, really did not work for me in the long run and contributed to a lot of my...
The manipulation is so strong here that like even after, like she's edited this together knowing that she's going to be denied a diagnosis, and she is still going to try and manipulate and twist it to be like, well, but see, everybody else was still wrong.
Issues in developmentally speaking, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. And
yep,
it is a hard topic to kind of fully divulge into without discussing how those things went. So when I do, or if I feel it's necessary, I do kind of tread lightly and I don't go into a ton of specifics because I don't want to be held as who I was in my worst moments or my, most immature aspects of myself, or my most, I don't know, like.
And so I don't want to hold other people to those moments either. You still hold it over their heads. You still, like, I've got a whole folder downloaded of you interacting with your parents and blaming them for all your issues and saying like, you know that you fucked up when I was young, right? You know that you're different now because you were really fucked when I was a kid.
Like self-serving versions of myself. Because I've definitely been those things. I think in life, a lot of us, most of us, have had those moments. You know, we are all the villain in someone else's story somewhere along the line. And I'm just trying to get through this life without being a terrible, horrible people.
I think they've just, like, I know a lot of people that hold the same sentiment, which is just like, I think her parents like really tried and they've kind of just given up. They're like, nothing we say or do is going to be good enough for you. So the best thing for us to do is just be passive and go on the ride with you. Like, you're doing great, sweetie. Pie is just a vessel for cream.
People to a person to people that don't deserve that kind of treatment, you know. And it's hard sometimes because sometimes you can really impact people in that manner just in the pursuit of, like, you know, trying to be better versions of yourselves if you're not careful. I'm not in a great headspace. 10x seriously is an incredible medication, and like obviously don't just take my word for it, consult a doctor, but like in terms of medication options, if you believe to be ADHD, that is a medication that is really great for that. I feel like I'm buzzing underneath my skin again. I hate this feeling. I explain it to people like I feel like I have TV static white noise under my skin, and it just like won't go away.
Stop it.
Wow. Again, yeah, I'm in the right ox. Cool. I mean, I shouldn't. This is such a hot angle. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Anybody else want a screenshot? Because I do. God damn.
Just like the epitome of sex appeal over here. Hi. I forgot my Fitbit. Shit. I even charged it and everything. I went to go look at the time like I always do. The time of the day. Anyway, it's Thursday. It's about 12:15. I'm anxious, yo. Like straight up, I'm anxious as shit right now. I've got 3 to 4 hours of testing to do today. I don't know what to expect. I'm here. I got up on time. I fell asleep late though, so I'm kind of tired. You know, as I've talked about my reasons for doing this, I've realized that I haven't been giving enough emphasis to myself. That like I'm doing this for me, and just really wanting that confirmation of what I know of myself to be true. And I keep thinking about like what this is gonna mean like once it's all said and done, and how like I'll feel about it, and like what it would mean to have a diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that not a whole hell of a lot's gonna change.
By the way, she has deleted this entire series of her autism assessment. I don't know when she deleted it, but she did. So we've got this one was I need to drag out my box here. Drag out my box. We've got preparing for my autism diagnosis, part 2, health appointments, completing my autism assessment, opening up about blah, blah, blah. That's this one. And then we've got denied, going to Cali.
There are no resources for autistic adults that are late diagnosed.
That's not true. That is fucking bullshit. There are definitely 100% many resources for autistic adults that are late diagnosed. What the fuck are you talking about?
They don't exist.
Also, you weren't diagnosed, but they do exist. So this is a fucking straight up lie.
But I think it'll help in my pursuit of therapy and treatment of myself, and I think it'll help
I'm
in
sorry,
just
Bella.
having the confirmation and what I already know of myself. And
The thing is, I think with a lot of like I've got well, I had, not anymore. I had people in my life who were problematic, let's just say, and they lived their entire life being problematic and really didn't face any consequences for their shit behavior and their lack of self-control and their lack of whatever. And honestly, like it was the parents that it did come down to the parents. The parents should have let them fall on their ass and have to pick themselves up. And I think that is the issue here with Rosie, is that nobody has ever let her fully fall. There's always been a safety net for her. I think sometimes it takes letting those kids fall on their ass and have to figure it out for themselves that really gets them to genuinely change. It's if you enable your children in shitty behavior, they turn out to be shitty adults. They tried to help. She resisted and resisted. And so they've given up. I wouldn't blame them, but I would say like she really needed to be allowed to fall on her ass when she was younger, because it's created this adult that just fails to thrive and can't fucking function like a normal human.
Yeah. It'll be really validating to have it documented and known that I haven't been making up how hard life has been for me, and that I've made it this far and I've overcome this much in spite of things like this, you know? Not just the trauma, but, you know, I'm specifically talking about.
It's not your fault as a parent to want to protect and support your children. But for example, if your children are drug addicts and you continue to give them money to buy their drugs, you're not helping them. It's, in some cases, it's a lot better, I think, if you just like let them suffer the withdrawals than to buy them the drugs. Do you know what I mean? That's more of a metaphor than anything else. Like, obviously, seek professional help, see a family counselor. But I think that with Rosie, like, she was just like, they didn't want to ever see her suffering. And the way to stop her from suffering was just to give her what she wanted and agree with her and go along.
The TISM. And I'm trying to remain as unmasked as possible. Like, I'm already realizing I'm starting to like try to put on a front here. Not saying the right words. Like, I'm just trying to like protect myself, really, because that's what masks.
A performative mask, a fake mask.
Masking is for.
Look at her sitting here in the car with no sunglasses on, no headphones on, out in the world in a crowd. But when she goes inside the fucking building.
Autistics, and so I'm going to try my best to remain unmasked for this assessment. And just be my most like authentic, honest, blunt self. And you know, because masking isn't necessarily about deceiving or lying at all. It's just trying to blend in and behave in ways that are more socially acceptable. And I'm a very high masking individual.
No, you aren't.
I have been since childhood. I didn't understand that or know that.
We saw you throw a fucking sharp knife the other day because somebody sent you some chocolate from your public Amazon wish list. High masking my ass. You got a rage problem and you don't mask it.
For many years, until very recently, past few years specifically. And I've been like unmasked on the internet before in videos and stuff. But when I'm like being more like upbeat and chipper and like, hey guys, you know, I guess I feel like that's me. Just it's still me, right? Like, I'm not like lying or like being someone I'm not. I'm just trying to be, I guess, more palatable. I don't know.
Now watch me put on my autism disguise. Now watch me get dressed up and be quite offensive, if I'm honest, by putting on what she believes is a typical autistic front to go in and attempt to get her diagnosis, which she still failed to do, even though she put on the costume.
I got a lot to figure out, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, and I'm gonna go inside now. God, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I was told 12:30.
Now inside, filming herself in a public fucking waiting room like this with her autism costume on, which is actually offensive to autistic people to see you really reduce them down to this.
But I guess it's because they wanted me here early because my appointment isn't even until 1. No one told me that. I'm in a waiting room by myself, so this is how I show up to appointments that I'm anxious for. No shame. I wish I wasn't so scared. Hey y'all. Honestly, I don't know how much I'm gonna record right now. I don't know if you can see it on my face, but I am mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausted right now.
Mom, I'm sick. I don't want to go to school today. Look how sick I am.
Halfway through the testing, I ended up crying because I had such a bad headache from it. She turned on the lights and that helped a lot.
Probably because you needed your reading glasses and not these fucking shitty $2 sunglasses that your ex-boyfriend gave you.
But I got so overwhelmed
I am just beyond exhausted, and it's really weird because like it was just like stuff like, you know, at one point the very first thing they did was they had these blocks that had different.
Imagine if you're going in for an autism diagnosis and you're having to put a lot of effort into appearing autistic and you're not really sure what they're looking for. So you're like, how do I answer this? Like how an autistic person would answer this? Because there is no right or wrong answer. It's about your behavior. They were watching your behavior, you idiot.
Colored sides. Some of them were half colors, some of them were solid. You had to recreate these patterns on a screen. You had to like.
And she's like, as an autistic person, am I supposed to be good at this or bad at this? That's why you got a headache. You had to think too hard.
Look at it, certain figures and draw once they were off the screen for 10 seconds. They had me doing like math problems, like word problems, tons of stuff. And the biggest thing that was notable to me in the moment was they were having me read off, like, she would say letters and numbers and I had to repeat them back, and sometimes I had to repeat them as she said them. I had to organize them in order. I had to like say them backwards. And I realized very quickly that once you get beyond like 2 or 3, when I say that my short-term memory is damaged, I feel like I'm constantly being gaslit that like I'm over-exaggerating, or like.
Because she thinks like, as an autistic person, I should remember these patterns. But that's not it, Rosie.
It's not that bad, but it's really bad. Like, she was saying things to me and I was completely forgetting what she was saying by the time she was done listing off these things, let alone trying to reorganize any of it. And so that was just like eye-opening to me. I've always been really bad at like seeing complicated patterns. Like, I'm good up to a certain point. Like, I'm pretty fast at it.
As Polly says, she so transparently was acting the symptoms. I bet the assessor was not amused. I imagine that as soon as she walked in there, they were like, oh, here we go.
Actually, when it gets to a certain point and trying to get them in, I just, ever since my concussions and like the past few years, especially like with when I had like newer levels of trauma happen, my ability to like do those things has declined a lot. And so I was doing all that, and the fluorescent overhead lighting just did me in. Like, she told me to take off my sunglasses and my headphones. As soon as I went in, they told me that my follow-up appointment is going to be like December 21st, so it's going to be over a month before I find out. But
you guys should see Mimi next to me. She's running in her dream. Like, all of the legs are moving.
Yeah, I was in there for 3.5 hours. Took one small break. I'm ready for a nap. I'm surprised at how exhausting that was. I wasn't expecting it to be like that big of a deal, to be
It's because you had to try so hard to figure out what they were looking for. That's why you're exhausted.
honest. I mean, I knew it was going to be a lot, like in terms of time or whatever, but I had to do questionnaires that totaled over like 500 questions in total, well over 500. Not including the pre-assessment stuff that I did for the first appointment that I had. So they said I may or may not get access to my diagnoses prior to my follow-up in the portal. I don't know. I don't know if it's like because of my memory issues. I don't know if it's because of lack of sleep or the combination of the two. But I like full on like cried halfway through because I felt really stupid too. Because I could tell like when I didn't word things in a certain way, she would just be like, "Can you expand on so and so or whatever?" And even though I know that like there's no technically right or wrong answers, I just started beating myself up. Hey y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna be able to edit around in the first clip, but I impulsively was like, I'm not gonna eat out. I'm not gonna go out to eat. I'm gonna pick up food and go home. And then I checked my maps app and saw there was like a lot of traffic and issues, and I was like, well, fuck that. So I still need to go get gas, but I'm just leaving Olive Garden, and I want to talk about this for a second because for like a really long time, like ever since they announced the never ending pasta, I've been like really craving it and like wanting to get it and like thinking about it. Like I even made pasta at home and didn't really fully hit the spot for me. And so I was, you know what, like, fuck it, I'm going to go. And so I did. And I'm really, really proud of my,
You know, Rosie, I don't want to say anything insensitive, but your special interest is food.
myself, because like I realized like how far I've come. Like this is one of those moments where I feel like it's a reminder of like where I've been versus where I'm currently at. Like I remember a life where I could clear multiple baskets of bread by myself, plus the soup, plus like probably up to like 6 refills of pasta, and I would be probably hurting a little afterwards, but I could do it. And today I went and I've got, because they're really chill about you bringing stuff home. So I got a bag of leftovers because I ordered a total of 3, like so 2 refills in the main dish. I ate the main dish. I ate like 2 bites of my second dish, and I ordered the third in the to-go container. And then I asked for it to go to container because I'm getting my money's worth. God damn it! Like, let's be real. So, and I got a refill of the basket, and then I brought all of that home with me for tomorrow/tonight. I'm really tired, so I might be going to bed early. And I got some Diet Coke.
I'm actually surprised how many of you guys haven't seen this autism diagnosis series that she did. So perhaps tomorrow we can watch the, like, so there's 2 before this and then 1 after this. So if you guys are interested, we can watch the rest of this series tomorrow and the following day. I feel like the girl has got to stream sometime soon. Let me check Instagram. Nothing new on the Instagram.
For a fix. Got something to go to because they charge almost $4 for soda at Olive Garden. That's how they fucking get you. If it wasn't so goddamn tired, I would have just got water. But I really needed.
And nothing new on her community tab. I doubt that she's put anything on Patreon at this stage because, like, she's just abandoned that because I guess she's got a man paying for all her shit now. Nope, nothing on the Patreon. So yeah, I think what we can do tomorrow is we can watch the 2 videos that came before this one of, like, because it's quite funny in retrospect watching her preparing and like saying like, I'm gonna get my diagnoses, I'm gonna get it. And then there's this one where she went for it, and then following up was like the way that she tried to talk around her non-diagnoses.
Needed caffeine. And so I'm still waiting on the Mounjaro prior authorization, and that is one of the reasons why I did this today. And why I was planning to do this today originally, because the other thing I realized is I do make pasta better than Olive Garden. So yeah, like it might be harder to make the proteins as good, but I can air fry a couple panko breaded crispy.
The thing is for Rosie anyway, the only reason that, because you know, she said like there's no resources for people with autism who are adults, like diagnosed, which is bullshit anyway. But the only reason that she wanted her diagnoses was to stick it to her parents and say, see, you abused me. It doesn't, that's the thing. That's the thing. For her, it was just about proving something to her parents.
Chicken tenders, and boom, I've got Olive Garden at home. I just realized, like, I don't know, like I had to add salt to my first dish. The second one had a little more flavor to it for some reason. But yeah, I was just like, this was also a reminder, like, I think my craving was stronger than like how good the food actually was. You know, I think if you like struggle with like a relationship with food, you get what I'm saying. I've been like hyper fixated on this for a while, and I was trying to like skirt around it. I tried making it home instead, and it just wasn't hitting it. So now I should remember this.
Rosie, don't be mad at me because like I'm neurodivergent and my hyperfixation is calling you out. I'm not even joking.
The next time I see the advertising for it, you know what I mean? But I'm glad I did it. I like going out to eat by myself. I just put on my headphones and vibed. It was nice. Yeah, if I didn't have my headphones, I would have fucking hated it because I'm so like sensory overwhelmed. Honestly, I might even be driving home in silence. Or, you know, I might actually, there's this band that I was introduced to. I think it's like Explosions in the Sky or something. I don't know. It's instrumental.
Hopefully I didn't scream too much in that one, Lisa. There's a few very, very long streams. There's also, I mean, no pressure, but if you ever wanted to listen to a few, if you wanted like 6, 8, 10 hours of just me yammering to Rosie and telling her off, I have started creating playlists. So there's a playlist for her, like her illnesses and diagnoses or non-diagnoses. There's a playlist for the Rosie versus Rain drama. There's a playlist for like I've got so many playlists on my channel that like, and then that way if you go to a playlist you can just let it play if that's something that you wanted to do. So I've got early Jeff deleted streams. There's 10 videos there. I've got pre-YouTube Rosie. I very much highly recommend that playlist. You guys, if you ever need to like get to know Rosie, how she was before YouTube, there's 4 videos there, 6 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours. So those ones might be handy. There is her situation with her colleagues, QLR coworker abandonment, QLR illnesses and disorders. There's 4 videos. Scamming homeless teenagers. There's 4 videos. And then I also have a playlist of my streams. So if you just want to listen to a stream after a stream after a stream, I did make a playlist for the streams. Yeah, there's a few there. So if you ever just want to let something play for a few hours, make sure you turn the volume down because sometimes I yell. But yeah, there's a few playlists there which have like a good 12, 14, 16 hours of content.
If I remember too, I'll put up what their actual name is. I think it's that, or that's one of the song names. I can't remember. But they have like really pretty, like almost like maybe like EDM type instrumental. EDM might not be the right category. Don't shoot me. I don't know. I'm tired, y'all. And I still have an hour drive home because it's like the other reason I decided to come right now was this was 2 miles down the road. And it was like, I was like, when I saw.
Hello, Sprinkles. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. We are, wow, what a pause. Claps to me for that pause. Damn, girl. Who made you so fine? Welcome in. We are going to wrap it up pretty shortly, but this is now a nice, almost 4-hour stream. If you guys wanted to go back to the start, we jumped all over the place. We watched some serious stuff, some funny stuff, some silly stuff. We did some comparisons. And it wasn't really a very like here's the most important hard-hitting evidence against Rosie. It wasn't that kind of stream today. It was just like a bit, because I'm feeling a bit flat. So I just thought, let's just be a bit silly and jump around a bit.
Saw how much like traffic there was. Let me see where there is an Olive Garden. And it was like right there. And I'm like actually upset because doing this, I found out.
Minion, I really, really, really understand what you're saying with this. There are some things that I literally don't bring up with my psychiatrist or don't like harp on, or I don't even really talk about because I'm like, getting diagnosed with, like, I've been told before, like, that I definitely have like OCD tendencies, but I've never talked to anyone about the extremities of the symptoms. I don't necessarily even want to bring it up in a way. Like, this sounds crazy, but like, I don't even want to talk about it because I feel like it almost solidifies it and could potentially even make it worse. So I'm like, I don't want to know if let's not acknowledge this thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, no, let's ignore that thing. Let's ignore that. Like, I don't need another one.
There's a Krispy Kreme here, and there's no Krispy Kremes where I live. I really want to hit a Krispy Kreme. I'm not going to because I already treated myself. I'm not going to. But God damn it, I want to. But I don't need to. I have enough pasta, so I'll live. But if you live near a Krispy Kreme, count your motherfucking blessings. All I got is some goddamn Dunkin' Donuts, and their donuts are ass.
It's very lucky that you don't live near a Krispy Kreme, obviously.
Don't even get me started on Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, I'm glad today's over.
Look at our girl here. Like oh my God. I actually can't believe like the fakeness. Like this.
No one told me that. I'm in a waiting room by myself, so
I'm so nervous.
this is how no one told me.
I'm so scared. Two.
Over. I think I'm feeling better because like today's over. I'm just glad it's done. Whatever happens, happens.
Exactly, Minion.
I really struggle bust through those tests, so I'm just whatever. Ooh, the sun is setting behind me. I can't like, can you see it? Like this? Oh, that's pretty.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't
want
want
my big head in the way. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. I wanted to try to be more like thorough in my explanation of how things went, but I'm so brain dead and exhausted that I just can't. It was just a bunch of like
it's such a different girl. I just love seeing that contrast. I love seeing that contrast. of like this one.
So I was told 12:30, but I guess
I'm so scared.
how much I'm gonna record right now.
Scared.
I don't know if you can see it on my face.
Look at me. I'm like so uptight and so sad and so sick because like I just like went in there and like ugh. And then
Today's over. I think I'm feeling better because like today's over. I'm just glad it's done. Whatever happens, happens. I really struggle bust through those tests, so I'm just oh, the sun is setting behind me. I can't like, can you see it? Like, oh, that's that's pretty.
So autistic.
With my big head in the way. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. I wanted to try to be more like thorough in my explanation of how things went, but I'm so brain dead and exhausted that I just can't.
It shouldn't have been that difficult. You should have just been yourself. It's not a test. It's not like a answer these questions correctly. It's how do you interpret this? It shouldn't have exhausted you like how it did, from what I can gather. Libby, go to bed. We're about to wrap it up. We are gonna, I think tomorrow we'll go over a couple of the other diagnosis vlogs because I'm now seeing that a lot of people have missed them or haven't seen them. So I feel like it can't hurt to recap that, even if it's only a few people that want to see it again. I'm happy to do it. And sprinkles. Rosie, I know so badly wants to be diagnosed autistic. Why? To be confirmed quirky? You don't have to be autistic to be quirky. Ain't that the truth? But actually, she just wanted to be... We're going to see this tomorrow. She does talk about how she basically wanted to be diagnosed just to stick it to her parents so that she could, again, say, like, how much they mistreated her as a child. And then when she wasn't confirmed autistic, she still found a way to manipulate it. And her parents were like, it's okay, girl, we believe you.
It was just a bunch of like pattern recognition type tests. They had me also like do this thing where I had to like use a pen and connect like all these like numbers and then letters and then alternating numbers and letters. It did a lot of that, like alternating numbers and letters and numbers, patterns and this and that. And I was just like,
Rosie's the kind of person who would have been like, okay, now what do I do? Do I try to make it look like I find this really easy, or do I try to make out like I find this really hard? That takes effort to put on such a fucking show. Ew.
Hate it. So yeah, as I said, I am glad today's done. I'm actually gonna go. Goodbye.
Bye, girl. Bye, girl. That'll do me for today, guys. I got to go and now feed the dog and the cat. I appreciate everybody who hung out for the entirety of the 3 hours and 47 minutes. If you made it through the replay, put a rainbow in the chat, in the comments. And I think we're going to complete the rest of the autism videos tomorrow because it is interesting to look in hindsight at like how she was so sure that she was going to get her diagnoses and then how she reacted to not getting it. It should be very interesting. I appreciate you guys all so much. Thank you to my beautiful mods. Thank you to my beautiful chat. Thank you to everybody on the replay. Thank you to lurkers and anybody who stuck through the entire thing. You guys are absolute legends. Don't know how you did it. Don't know how any of us did it. But I think now I'm going to just play the outro for you guys, and hopefully, if all goes to plan, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you all so much. Check out some of the playlists. I have been working on getting all that shit organized. I've been working on like making things more concise, labeling things correctly, titling things correctly, making the playlist correctly. So check out the playlist, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably earlier than we started today because I don't have as much on tomorrow. So I'll probably see you guys about, it's 5 p.m. here now. I'll probably see you guys around like, I don't know, 10, 11 a.m. So 5-6 hours earlier than this, at least. I hope. All right, I'm going to shut up. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Everybody go to bed. Happy Friday. And I will see you all tomorrow.
Like, first of all, I'm not an LOL cow. You're never gonna catch me saying I'm an LOL cow, because I'm fucking not. No matter how many people try to push me into that box, I'm never going to give them what they want.
Rosie's in the kitchen, you know she's always pitching fits and moans and alibis. Big Rosie always lies.
And that is how you eat fast food on camera without glamorizing it into a mukbang, without showing all the food and doing all the theatrics. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of seeing that shit on my TikTok and stuff. And like the people taking me like, oh, exaggerated big eye bites. I'm like, so crazy.
Rosie's rolling, out of controlling. Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. £600 of trouble, watch the kitchen floorboards buckle. She says she's gonna change, but that's just rearrange. She's got that chair, XXL, beware. Rosie's rolling, out of controlling. Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. Rosie's lying. She's got that chair, XXL, beware.
This one's not really jammy. I don't know if it's
Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating, all the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cook the yolk a bit more because I don't want to do a drippy yolk on camera. I don't want to do shredded cheese. I want to do American cheese. I don't want to do shredded cheddar. That sounds gross. I won't be happy. I'm still not sure what I'm doing about my job. I'm still on disability. I don't have cheese. We're not doing cheese. I'm going on the walk. Can y'all see or hear me? Hello? This is really promising. Okay. Shit. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. No. Okay. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. I feel really big. Like, I have big feelings. I've just kind of always been that way. She's a gross person. The shit that she says and does, like, she's a nasty human being. And it's just like, I just sit here and I'm just like, I have to figure out how to let it go completely and not acknowledge it even to the level that I'm doing right now in this moment. It's like, for me in girl world, I've reached a point where, like, the other day I was thinking about this. I don't know if anyone else has ever said this before. If they have, credit to them. But girl world is kind of like Hotel California. Like, you can check out whenever you feel like, but you can never leave.